provocation were attacked by men of the underworld, and I want to condemn that. Also to urge security agents to go all out and ensure that those behind that are caught and be brought to book. It's unfortunate that this happened without any reason. So innocent people who are doing their lawful duty were gunned down. And the unfortunate thing is that this is going to act as a major setback to the peace process which the governors from Southeast has been pursuing. Been talking to federal government, been talking to security agencies and other critical stakeholders on how best to resolve the problem of insecurity in the Southeast. This action of today is going to be a major setback to that process.
The real life Agbola. Well, all right. Well, let's begin what's trending. On May 30th, 1967, former governor of the Eastern region, the late Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, declared secession of Biafra Republic from Nigeria. The declaration led to the civil war that started on July 6, 1967, and ended on January 15, 1970. It is estimated that during the 2.5-year war, between 500,000 and 2 million Biafran civilians died of starvation. Well, to commemorate the civil war, some Southeast stakeholders declared May 30th Biafra Day. Last week, the indigenous peoples of Biafra, through its spokesperson, Emma Powerful, issued a sit-at-home order in the Southeast to honor the fallen heroes of the Civil War. The group directed all schools, banks, transport unions, markets, and offices to shut down operations on May 30th. Well, according to Daily Trust, some soldiers were killed in Abia State by suspected IPOB militants who were reportedly enforcing the sit-at-home order. A viral video showed the moment the assailants shot sporadically before setting a military van ablaze. And you know, Edward Buba gave me a statement, and I'll read some of them in part. He actually said that, you know, their troops were killed by terrorists of IPOB and ESN. He wrote, the troops deployed to enforce peace in the area and protect the citizens were mass attacked by the terrorists. The attack sadly took the lives of 5 personnel of the armed forces killed in action. The armed forces mourns the death of these troops, as each and every soldier lost in battle is a terrible loss. Meanwhile, investigations are ongoing concerning the attack. Accordingly, it is absolutely imperative that the military retaliate against this dastardly act against troops. The military will be fierce in its response. We will bring overwhelming military pressure on the group to ensure their total defeat. He added that 6 civilians were killed in the crossfire. This is insane, really. Well, in the meantime, President General of the Ohaneze Ndigbo, Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, has denounced the killing of security personnel in the Southeast. He spoke with journalists on Thursday. Iwanyanwu stated that the leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has also condemned the killings in the Southeast and the sit-at-home order by the indigenous peoples of Biafra.
IPOB is the only group that wrote against me. Nnamdi Kanu is not with them. And you see, we have got in the East today people telling people not to go work stay at home on Monday. There is no one today. People should not go to school. Even I hear that soldiers have been killed. The truth about it, I discussed with Nnamdi Kanu. He is very sad and very bitter about it. And Igbos are not happy. And he has said it. Nnamdi Kanu sometime last year said it, that he is not part of these people who are forcing Igbos to sit at home.
Did he say it today?
He said it to me again.
Today?
Yes, he said it to me. That is not part of it. He said it to me, and he said it to me today, that he is not part of this question of people going to stop people from taking exam. Igbos value education. Two things that have made Igbos develop. One is education, the other one is business enterprise.
All right, Dr. Abati, he also called for a political solution. He asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to also look into that. But, you know, I think this all has to be resolved because it's been going on for years. Since 1999, the Southeast stakeholders have been calling for May 30th to be set aside to honor the four fallen heroes. There are two elements here. There are the rogue elements, people that killed our soldiers, and the people that are calling for this day to be, you know, recognized. Commemorate that May 30th day. May our soldiers, our fallen heroes, may their soul continue to rest in peace.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, my people. Thank you very much for your time today. We are continuing from where we stopped. Happy weekend to you all. Today is the last day of the month. By tomorrow, we're going to be celebrating the first day of June. So you're getting old, I'm getting old. Every one of us are getting old. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share. Let our voices go far. Thank you very much, Mother, for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Happy weekend to you. Thank you very much, Nena Bona, Chidema. I can see you as well, Mother Patricia Tagojomi. Thank you very much, ma. Appreciate you. Abu Azi, thank you very much. Appreciate you, sir. Peggy Modi, thank you very much, ma. Appreciate you. Shokun So, God bless you. Good evening to you. I can say Shizoba, thank you very much. Bryce Strasser, Fighters Akwebelem, thank you very much. Riomi Ado, Queen Osifo. Good evening to every one of you right there. Patricia Nofe, my dear sister, I can see you right there. Madam Helen, I can see you. Good evening to you all. Evie Jack, thank you. Now God will bless you. Now, I appreciate every one of you. Amaka Fojapi, good evening to you, madam. Thanks for all you do. All right, I would like us to move on right now. For those of you that want to join us, I'm going to post out a link. Click on the link and join us here. You know, and let's talk about the things that's affecting you and I. But before that, a link I've been posted anyway, in case you want to join us. Click on it and let's do this together. But I have something to say. Yes, I have something to say. Before I will say that, I'd like to go on a quick break. All right, guys. Thank you very much. We're back again. Mother Patricia, thank you very much, man. I can see already. Thank you very much. All right. I appreciate every one of you, my people. As you all can see what happened, or maybe you heard what happened, how our soldiers were killed. You know, I totally condemn this satanic act. I'm not a supporter of it. I can never be a supporter of it. But before I move on, I would like to call on the people that is always defending this satanic set of people, these IPOP terrorists that are always coming on to say, oh, it is not the IPOP, it's the Fulani people. Even though you show this satanic set of people a video where they are speaking Igbo, they'll still tell you, no, it's the Fulani people that grew up in the Southeast. They now learn how to speak Igbo. They are the one doing this, because you will see what is wrong. You still be defending. You are killing our soldiers that are supposed to be protecting us. So sometimes I don't understand what we want. You are killing innocent soldiers that have wives, children, loved ones, families who rely, depend on them. Now you have put their families in pains, not just Nigerians. In the name of what you are fighting for, I don't know. Some of you fighting for sit at home, a satanic structure, sit at home. I've always been against it anyway. I don't care who is going to get angry. I'm not on the same level with you when it comes to that. But I'm grateful now that Nnamdi Kanu have reiterated that is not part of it. And it can never be part of it. And I've played this video in the past. That is not part, that you cannot be killing your people. That is not part of it. But what happened now, Iwanyan just stated that he spoke with Nnamdi Kanu today. He said he's not the part of him. You are killing Nigerian soldiers. You need to explain to us what you are fighting for. You see, the more you do this, the more you can never have Biafra. I'm sorry to say this, you might be angry right now in your living room, in your car, wherever you are watching me from. Let the anger throw you to under the train. I'm not interested. You are killing our soldiers and you want Biafra. Tell me how they can trust you to give you that Biafra. In fact, the painful part of all this is that is my principal, Mr. Peter Obi. Because all this satanic set of people now, or no government or no, or whatever they call them, is affecting Peter Obi, in case you are not aware. The reason why they ganged up against Peter Obi never to be pronounced the president of the 2023 general election is because of these same things you guys are doing. If you all remember, during the time of the election, most of the IPOB or Biafra, I know say they go send a full and ES-men, and you know say they are good in defending those these kind of things. They were coming out making different kind of videos. Peter Obi is a criminal. Peter Obi can never win. Peter Obi can never be president until he declare Biafra, until he do this. I was announcing here every day. Why are you guys doing this? This is affecting Peter Obi, and it's certainly going to affect him. They thought maybe, I don't know which they talk. Say, oh, what is this one they talk? This child, this small boy, what does he know? But look, Peter Obi was denied. Many of you, you are not even sure why Peter Obi was denied, even though it was obvious, it was clear that he won the election. But few people, which we call cabals, they sat down, they said, no, don't give this man the presidency. If you try him, you don't see what people they do. Now he send them with rice. Peter Obi was just being silent. The man was being careful. He don't want to offend the Igbo people. He don't want to offend the Nigerians. He don't want to offend anybody. He was being careful. Any interview was granted. People keep bombarding him with the question of Biafra. What are you going to do about Biafra? What are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about the agitators? Peter Obi, you can read the body language at that time. This man was tired. He doesn't know what to do. He was tired. Then he ended up by saying, oh, if Nigeria is good, all the agitators, we will not see anybody agitate anymore. Yes, that was the best answer. Because the man was put in a constrained and a tight condition. He doesn't know what to say. Now, my question to you all listening to me, if you are part of these satanic people, or you are part of the people supporting these people to be killing Nigerian soldiers, I want to ask you, what chances are you giving to Peter Obi to become the president of Nigeria? It's a question, though. Yes, maybe some of you know that prayer warriors will be praying. Yes, Sebo. Peter Obi must be the president of Nigeria. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. Sabo cannot put a president, a man, to become a president, in case you are not aware. All these satanic activities that you all are doing now, unfortunately, the innocent people, because Soldier is saying that the Nigerian army is saying that they are going to retaliate and all that. The painful part now, innocent Igbo people could die now. Now go use their head, carry what they don't know now. You know, CCO, if you ask me that, if you tell me that question again, that focus on your program and leave Igbo people alone, you'll be banned on earth and in heaven. God punish you there. In fact, you should be banned on earth and in heaven. If not Tinubu, they talk now, you're happy. You know, you'll be happy, you'll be celebrating. May God punish you. I'm sorry, nobody should come back here later to tell me that I'm a professional person. I should practice professionalism. I'm a human being. Yes, I'm a human being. People where they fight for parliament all over the world, they are professional people. People look up to them. Sometimes they pull coats, then they fight. Nobody should come here to drag me out of my normal human being. Come here, they say, focus on your program. What is the program all about for? What are we doing here? Tell me, is the program about only Tinubu or Atiku? What we talk about here is what is affecting us in our country. If you kill Nigerian soldier, it's affecting every Nigerian all over the world, except the satanic ones. Telling me to focus on that. You are bound on earth and in heaven. They tell you, so they find someone like you to subscribe with us. So I should be jubilating that you kill Nigerian soldier. When I talk about Peter Tinubu, you're the right for comment section. God bless you. Nigerians, God bless you. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. The soldiers when you kill now, they get wife. Probably. They have children. Probably. They have loved ones. Certainly. You've shortened their lives because of the satanic interests. Oh, now tell me, my question to you is, you want Biafra, which is not my problem. I said it the other day. If Edo people want their home, they come out the name. How they talk, how they showcase on here. Not in a violent way. But with what you are doing now, tell me one person will want to give you Biafra for the whole Nigeria. From now to the 100 years, tell me who will give you Biafra for what is happening now. How can you be trusted? Or rather, tell me who go give you presidency. All our efforts, sometimes you all look like say we are wasting it because we have this satanic during the time of 2023 presidential election. In case you guys were not seeing it, I refuse to address it. You know why? Because people were listening to us. Our mission was, oh, our Peter Obi will be delivered. But there were things I was supposed to address, but I was deliberately skipping it. And those are the things I'm addressing right now. Killing innocent soldiers. And you want Peter Obi to be president for Christ's sake. Tell me how you want this man. In fact, in case you are not aware, you're not even punishing Peter Obi. Peter Obi will never suffer again his rest of his life. He and his wife and children. You are suffering common Nigerians. Me, you, and other Nigerians. Now they suffer. It's very sad. Look where we are. This one will stay in history now. And the painful part, they can't go Apple for Southeast. It can't go Apple for Lesotho states. That is the painful part. A good man. Wow. I don't know what we want to. You'll be like, so now you'll let us know, you'll waste our energy. Listen, admins, please hold your weapon. I beg. It's not good that I see this thing by myself. I'll be taking action by myself. It's not right. All my admin, including my mom, please, anybody who commit rubbish, block them on earth and in heaven. Don't put them on timeout. If you are looking for subscribers, not satanic people, I prefer to be with one person that is genuine, that hypocrite and satanic human beings. As the comment they drop, block them. Don't click on the timeout. We don't need toxic people here. Our duty here is how we can have a better Nigeria. At this moment, the only man that we all are following that can give us better Nigeria is Peter Obi. We are the key market for your hand. We don't destroy everything for that man hand because of your selfish interest. Satanic, what do you want to call him? Samuel Ekpa. Throughout 2023 presidential election, he was insulting Peter Obi back to back on live. was calling Peter Obi criminal on his Twitter. Peter Obi is a criminal. This one is a criminal. What do you want? Other people will get sense. As you see, say your own person was leading. Is about to become. Then you go support her. Maybe that peaceful movement or living, demarcation or separation that you are fighting for, you can't get her because other countries are getting it in a peaceful way. You say no, you were destroying the only man that Nigerians keen to. Nigeria keen to him. Una say no, not be una presence, not be when una day life Peter Obi will be president. In case you are not aware, now una be the problem we affect Peter Obi, not be INEC. Yes, not be INEC. INEC ring the election, fine, but they decided that thing, that satanic meeting in one small room or a big room, that these are the reasons why this man was not allowed to win. What can you do to stop him? Now I say, okay, I'll do this one. I know hard now. Okay, might turn everything off. Might turn her off. Let me turn everything off so that they do 4:30 a.m. around 10 and from 8:30 something p.m. to 11, beavers were off. They said on the network. After all that, you know, don't take me back, man. I'm angry. Just look like someone just allow us to just be laboring like this. You know, Nigerians continue to labor and end up laboring in vain. Tell me now, if for any reason, which I don't know, Peter Obi no fit rule 2027, that's the end. He's getting old. Do you know what it means? You yourself add 8 years, 16 years to your age. You wait, they listen to me today. Add 16 years to your age. If Tinubu rule for 8 years now, because if you say now remove Tinubu for 4 years, I don't know. Let's as you say rule for 4 years, 2027, Peter Obi no fit enter. Then add another whoever that continue, which if Peter Obi no fit rule for 2027, obviously Tinubu now want continue Abi. So that means Tinubu rule for 8 years. So the next 8 years now, you say maybe Peter Obi continue Abi waiting. I don't understand. I don't know what we want. Sometimes you don't need to achieve what you want to achieve in life through violence. There's other means you can achieve this. I was expecting you guys to just shish, completely shish during the election. No shish. Me now, I know if you address them. I was worried. But when I finish my program, I have one or two I can talk to say, God, I wish I can say this on air. To tell these people, say, this is not right. This affecting Peter Obi. Now lie. We can't continue like this. It is not nice. It's not fair. Oga CM, I can see you on the backstage, but I need to confirm your voice if you are the one there, sir, because you know, I don't see your face. Oga CM, are you there? Are you the one?
Okay. You don't see my face?
I don't see your face. Inside darkness you there, sir. Nobody see your face.
Okay. Oh, maybe now because of sun they come through my wait.
All right. Okay, let me come back to you. I just wanted to confirm it's you. That's it. I'll meet you for now, sir. Sort that out if you want to. Thank you, sir. Okay. Like I was saying, my people, we can't continue like this. You killed our soldiers now. Oh, you expect me to come on there and say, we're done. Hey, we're done. By your head there. Continue. Oh, you think saying they can say, okay, Nigeria, what's your take on these people who buy Nigeria soldier? I go say, may they chase you till the last point of your life. But unfortunately, I know Nigeria, our Nigeria army now they'll go to worry innocent people. Because they don't call them on no gunmen or gunmen no. Nobody they call them now. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. It's very unfortunate. Thank you very much, people. I appreciate every one of you. And here now we round up my monologue. Press on the like and help us to share. I don't have any article that, okay, I have just one article that I need to share quickly. So that we can take it from here. Shukun also, I can see that you're on the backstage, but I need to see you because now we don't allow people in. Abdul Malik, thank you. I can see you already. Okay, Shukun also, yes, I can see you already. That's fine. So I'm going to prioritize you, Shukun also, since you're joining us from Abiyakuta. But before that, the only reason why I need to, if not, I will skip this article. But the only reason why I need to take this article, is because it's part of the topic that we showcase right there. Tinubu sent message to the state governors saying, I've done my best. I don't know the best what Tinubu do, and maybe some of you know the best what Tinubu don't do for 1 year. But for me don't know. I don't know. If you not know, make una talk. He said, I am doing my best. State governors must also be sympathetic to Nigerians and meet their needs. Tinubu, that is it. You don't talk you don't talk you. I'm not going to read it. You don't talk him. Una way say make this man rule us now. How do you guys, how do they feel now? How do you feel? I like us to move on, man. Thank you very much, my people. Now go now, God bless you now. Callers, I'll come back to you guys. Let me quickly prioritize Chukwunoso because he's joining us from Nigeria. Oga Chukwunoso, unmute yourself and talk to us. Good evening to you.
Okay, Mr. Elvis, good evening.
Thank you.
Hope you hear me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for prioritizing me. Yeah. I greet everyone on the panel and everyone on the comment section. I've been commenting because I've been following I could feel your pain. Really quickly, let me just quickly address the issue that happened yesterday in Abia State. You see, it's really quite unfortunate. Just like what I wrote on the comment section. It hurts when you hear, the military is the pride of every country in the world. The military of every country is a sacred institution. It's very should be respected and honored. So it's unfortunate when citizens carry arms against their military, against the government. It's really sad. We heard it was 2 soldiers. Later they said it's 5. Some reports are even saying it's even up to 10. It's really sad. But however, the federal government of this country should bear the full responsibility of what happened yesterday. Likewise, some of the southeastern governors. I know we know there is something called security votes for the executive arm. So as long as there's insecurity in the southeast, some of these governors, they have raised their security votes and you can't question them. They are accountable to nobody how they like to spend the money. So at the end of the day, it is a win-win, just like what is happening in the northeast and northwest and north central. So insecurity has become a big business for Nigerian politicians. It's quite unfortunate. At the end of the day, it is a common knowledge that Simon Ekpa couldn't have risen up, couldn't have found his own faction. He said he has BLA, Biafra Liberation Army, he has this one, he has that one. If Nnamdi Kanu is released today, I think it will go a long way to expose Simon Ekpa's heinous agenda. So he's taking full advantage of the continuous unlawful incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the truth. So the federal government is aware. The southeast governors are aware. The southeast leaders, the honest anybody, are all aware. So that's why it is in the best interest of this country for this man to be released. But if he's released, their business will go down. So they are benefiting from this security. What happened if what happened yesterday happened in Imo State? I can tell you for free that this Pope Uzodimma would have raised his security votes. You understand what I'm saying? Again. So that is the issue here. So it's really unfortunate. Simon Ekpa, for me, I don't subscribe to him. I've stopped listening to him for over 2 years now, and I've seen that it's a joke. In fact, it's a big joke. So at the end of the day, he's just benefiting from what is going on, from Nnamdi Kanu incarceration. He has always said that he will never listen to Nnamdi Kanu, neither will he obey him, as long as he's under detention. So that is really unfortunate. Another thing again is that the Nigerian army, please, I want to beg them. This one Buba is saying that the Nigerian army will do this one, they will do that one, they will retaliate. It doesn't happen like that. Adibi Nigeria is working. What is Nigerian army even doing? What, they don't have any business with trying to enforce non-sit at home or whatever. This is the work of the police. I don't know, because saying that they will now retaliate, they should know that those people that carry that operation, they don't stay in that locality. That is a business area. Please, I want to beg them. They should not go start hunting innocent civilians, because the man is talking about the Nigerian army will retaliate in a fierce manner. Please, I want to beg the Nigerian army, the chief of army
Thank you.
staff, please, they should not. They should just try and go about this in a professional way, rather than just collective punishment. So please, Mr. Davis, is my
Thank
time up? Is my time up?
Yes, you have 1 minute left.
Okay, I want to quickly now jump into Tinubu saying that he has done his best for Nigerians for the past 1 year, that the governor should now carry on. Except, because the agenda was to impoverish Nigeria, because he said he will reduce our purchasing power. You can see what is happening in UK. Many students will now be offloaded back to Nigeria. You understand? At the end of it. So he said he will reduce the purchasing power. He will slow down the economy and increase more tax on us. So in terms of what he had in mind, he has done his best. But however, what is even paining me more is that despite all this pain and sorrow we're passing through, because of ethnicity or religion or ignorance or illiteracy, some people are still supporting this man, whether you like it or not. Some people will still tell you that Baba Wama to Nigeria, that things will still be better. Then when you now ask them, okay, why can't Tinubu wait for things to get better before he start buying presidential yacht? That is what illiteracy does. Illiteracy and ignorance. What it does is that you don't have a rational way of thinking. So it's unfortunate. So really, Tinubu, yeah, I think Woloshenka called good luck Nebuchadnezzar. I don't know, please. I don't know what Woloshenka, being a Nobel laureate, you should try and come up with a name that will give Tinubu. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Because you mentioned that Tinubu speech, I would like to quickly recapitulate on it for the people that doesn't understand what you're talking about. So because I always like to do this. Guys, listen to this.
We reduce the purchasing power of the people, we can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax net. Those who are not paying now, if it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the nets get bigger and we'll take in more taxes, and that is what we must do in the.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Shukunoso. Thank you very much. All right. I have Madam Rita on the phone. Madam Rita, thank you very much for calling in. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us. Happy weekend to you.
Yes, good afternoon to everybody. I'm just going to be quick. First of all, what the man at Bottom said about, the governors, he's done his part. He's just copying what Buhari was saying. Like Buhari said, I've done my part, giving them everything they wanted. You should be asking the governor. So the same chip of the old block. I'm not surprised. Anyway, as for this killing, I'd like to say may the souls of the people who lost their lives, both the soldiers and the citizens, may their soul rest in peace. But however, there's something we need to know. No life should be lost in any manner. Every life matters. Every life matters. There are several angles to this thing about the soldiers happening in Abia State. The issue I have is the sensationalization of the attacks in the East. Anytime that there's some attack in the East with the soldiers or some unknown gunmen or whomever they are, or men who have been planted there, every media house in Nigeria, they have this penchant for screaming it out. But that's for people who are being buried in the north, especially in northeast. They deliberately take it out from the media. They don't sensationalize it as much as the way they do in the south and the southeast. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. If you have to put any energy on this issue, it's the sensationalization of this every attacks in the East, and they put it out there just to paint a picture that, oh, there's problem in the East. Oh, it will be this. Oh, the Igbo people, they don't like themselves. It's all planned, Mr. Elvis. With all due respect to you, I know you're angry because somebody passed on, but you shouldn't be angry. You shouldn't put a lot of energy on stating this. We cannot even verify if these people are even Igbo. They could be from Cameroon. Yes, you can say with all the videos we've seen with the man that they call Google and in Finland. Yes, you can say that, but however, let it be known to everybody. Like I said, this is the Nigerians need to grow up. Let it be known to everybody that there are non-state actors, even state actors, that are part and parcel of this menace happening in our society. They are part and parcel of it. Let us not sensationalize this fighting in the East. When you know the kind of attack, when they put Operation No Crocodile Smile, for crying out loud, for just a single civilian, you brought out so many army, destroyed his house and everything for one person. But that Kabul Sokoto and all the people in the north that have been doing crap, we didn't see any of this sensation. The issue, one of the main issues, because the soldiers who passed on, they don't care for them. How much are they paying them? Ask the army, how much are they paying them? Are they going to take care of their wives or their children, their family? Ask them. Let us go after. It's not just the death of these people. Let us talk about what happens. Is it just making a list out there and painting the Igbo people black? What happens after? We need to ask questions. We need to see. The Nigerian army, their colleagues should be asking. They should be asking the main question. This is distraction.
All right.
Unfortunately, lives are being lost. You cannot bring them back. You cannot buy human beings. I'm very, very upset because people who are building the country, making a lot of money,
Thank you.
don't care. So we in the media, we shouldn't make it up like they're so angry because the people should be getting angry. They're not even showing face and they're smiling and they're happy. Why is it in Abia State? Why? Instead that is only working state in Nigeria right now with electricity. Why? Why? Mr. Elvis, I'm going to drop it. I hope you guys will still be online by the time I get back.
Thank you.
Just so I can join the panel and express myself more.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, moderator. Thank you very much. All right. Before we move on, I want us to give a 1 minute silence to the lost soldiers so that we'll take it from here. Thank you very much, my people. Just 1 minute. All right. Thank you very much, my people. May their souls rest in peace. Now I can respond to Moderator. Moderator, you said why it happened in Southeast or rather in Abia State. The Nigerian soldiers are losing their lives every day. I mean, they are losing their lives in the north, and we report it here all the time, on some of the articles that we present here. So for me, I don't see any difference. Nigerian soldiers lose their lives every day across the country, most especially in the north. So I don't know why the Southeast one or Abia State is different. So I don't know how to respond to that. Thank you. Let's move on, my people. I appreciate you all. I would like to quickly appreciate you. Thank you very much, Pretty EJ. Thanks for the super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. Give us a mandate. I don't see you already. Let me take 2 more calls so that I'll quickly come to the panel. Ogashimize, thanks for calling in, sir. Good evening to you. You have 3 minutes.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody. it's quite unfortunate we are hearing all of this today. Yeah, neither will put your grievances if you speak in English. If you verse, you take it easy. So, let me talk about what happened in Aba. I put skull across. I have my brother there. You see, the way people like Moderator, God bless you, or the way media go about
your
what's
network is
happening in
breaking.
Southeast. Eh?
Your network is breaking, sir.
Hello? Am I okay now?
Okay, go ahead, because I might cut you off. Your network is breaking. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So, the way they are carrying it is very bad. They know any Memorial Day, people got to respect that day. I don't see reason why you put so-called exam that very day. Here, I think how many days ago, on Monday last week, we have Memorial Day here in America. Everywhere is lock and key. So you have to respect the date. So in terms of the killing, I don't say it's good. But all life matters. No life is special. Be you army, be you civilian. I don't care who you are. All life is matters. You don't go and because you have a military, you put in Nigerian army, then they have the gun, they have the right to.
Okay, your network. Ogashimi, this is the best we can take. Anyway, you're already 3 minutes. Your network is continuously breaking. You call back again later, sir. Thank you very much.
Nigeria Wash. Oh,
somebody's
sorry.
on the phone.
Yes, sir. Nigeria Wash.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for calling.
My brother, good evening to you. May God bless you and may God bless your mommy and bless everybody in your family.
Amen.
You are doing a wonderful job. I love you. Believe me, I love you. You are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir.
What I want to say, Mr. Anita, was just a little thing. I went to the bank today. Tinubu are doing his best because Tinubu says he are doing his best. Yeah, he are doing his best, truly. I went to the bank today. They removed 23,000 naira. They say a service charge for a month, only for a month service charge. Tinubu and CBN, they still are stealing our money. Individuals, they want to kill us in this country. God Almighty is one who will judge them. Whatever they are doing, every money of my pocket they remove, they don't know how I make money. I suffer before I make it. For transaction I did for a month only, they removed 23,000. God will judge them. That is the good thing I do to us for 1 year. That's the good thing I do to Nigerians for 1 year. God will judge them. Whatever they are, I'm telling you, God will judge them. Because I'm speaking out of annoyance, even out of bitterness. How can you remove 23,000 naira from my money? Just call it service charge. They said civilian is one I give. Then order. What kind of order is that? That's the way they want to come and do. They want to come and say our money here and a CBN. Tinubu, I go to judge whatever you are. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us?
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening to all the panel people. Special good evening to Mr. CN. I always love the way you analyze things.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
I want to ask one question. All the old men people, are there human beings at this? We did not these people. They think around people now. You know, all the Southeast world, they like the way the things are going. We need to ask ourselves this question now. They know these people, they are human beings, they are not spirits. People should come out, people should say something. Not only the military all the time, the government, but people should say something. Look at yesterday, 300,000 people did not sleep for WAEC. And WAEC is not Nigeria, it's West Africa. So those children, what's going to happen to them? What's going to happen to them?
All right.
We should not do it. No, I don't know. Because in Southwest they do WAEC. It's not all the other states. It is only the South they didn't do WAEC yesterday. So what's going to happen to them? The people should speak out. They should speak out. They should say, we know these people, we know their family. They are not spirit. They are human beings like me and you.
Okay.
Yeah, and they live around there.
Your name caller.
I say Mr. Wale from New York.
Okay, Mr. Wale. Yes, thank you, sir. All right. Thank you for your submission, sir. Thank you very much.
No, I don't know. But I'm Mr. C too. I mean, you know, I love to hear from him. You cannot kill him. The military man or daughter.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wale. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wale. Thank you. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Okay, let me say this. Mr. Chimeze, I want to respond to you, also to respond to Moderator again, or maybe probably to respond to those of you that will speak later on, who are saying that all life matters. Of course, all life matters. But my question to you guys is that all the people they've been killing in the north, for example, kidnapping and all that, have we not been addressing it on this platform? The answer is yes, we are. So, because all life matter, the key soldier now not talk him, because me don't understand. Because Shimeze is telling me now that I should reduce my anger. The same anger you are seeing is what I display with the people that have been kidnapping for almost every month now on this platform. The same word satanic is what I've used to describe anything affiliated to that area as well. So what difference now? I don't understand. If it's you could be something. Said what?
Naija what?
Yes.
Naija what? You see, I just want to say something. You know what is going there now? Don't let people focus on you. You've said all what you want to say. Don't talk on when people say something. Just leave them. They have the right to speak. But you said all what you want to say. People will respond on it, and we'll keep on going, so that we'll just not hurt ourselves while speaking.
Thank you. Anyway, I would like us to move on, my people. I appreciate every one of you. So our callers, please hold on. Let me go back to the panel so that my panelists can start speaking. But meanwhile,
please,
yesterday,
please,
what?
I want to beg for pardon. I purposely came in very early to speak on this issue, but the network took me out. Can I see hold that position, please?
Yes, you are the first. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yesterday, Donald Trump were convicted, and some people were happy. What?
Will I maintain my second position too, right?
I think say you did work now. Hey God.
My brother. Okay, I did work, but you said network push me second.
Are we changing the rules in the middle of the game?
I'm not changing any rule. I was second year, so if the first get first, then I'll get second. So thank you.
Okay, no, while I will do it like that. That's fine. Donald Trump were convicted yesterday, and some people were celebrating. People like Black Panther, he was buying champagne, celebrating. Whether you like it or not, Donald Trump will be your next president for America. So just calm down. We'll talk this one later. When you let your body they catch you.
Mr. Elvis, that will not happen.
You sure?
That will not. That will
Okay.
not happen.
Jonathan go happen.
That will not happen. No.
Donald Trump will be our next president.
So America will have a convicted felon sitting in the White House.
Tell them what they happen.
Please,
you relax.
Even though they can be wild, their thought process is better than us, than our own in Nigeria. At the end of the day, so
God bless you, Oga Jonathan.
A convicted felon will sit in the White House and will be going.
I will remind you now. Don't worry, by God's grace, I'll remind you now.
You know, to remind anybody, not be Nigeria, not be this place.
We will talk on here. That will not happen. I will remind you your word later. Don't worry.
Oh no, okay, this one I 1-0. Don't worry.
This Nigeria learn from. Make una not worry. You will see and say that law. Not go make anything.
That word that will not happen. Many people use them for years. Say, INEC can never. That will not happen. Judiciary can never. That will not happen. Today it happened. Don't worry.
For Nigeria case now. For Nigeria case.
Don't worry, sir. I say I will remind you.
Even like I will talk on this issue first. Call me, make I talk. I beg.
All right, let's move on. I appreciate you all. Oga Black Panther, you have the floor. 8 minutes.
I want to say a shout out to all the patriots out there in America. I want to say God bless you all. I want to say shout out to all the Niger Watch viewers. May God bless you all. I want to say the big shout out to my mommy in diaspora. God bless you. I'm learning from you, but you know where we are. It's a capitalist state. We have to be on the move all the time. May God bless you. We'll try our best and we'll keep it on. I want to thank all the patriots here. May God bless you all. The reason why I will speak on this is today is a sad day in Nigeria. We'll all have to calm all nerves. I don't like to react immediately I hear the news of coming out of Nigeria. But I will say to the families that have lost their loved one in the Eastern Bloc due to some ridiculous and maneuvering and politicking of the Nigerian government, I will say may their soul rest in peace. And may God give every one of you that have lost their loved one, the military, I will say a big thanks to all of you for a good service to your motherland. And may they have gentle soul. And may God give you all the power to be able to take in that we mourn with you all. God bless you and your family. I want to say here, I will not react immediately, but I concur with what Niger Watch is saying. I concur with it. I will react against it, but still, I'm not concluding. I'm going to wait for the people on ground to give us the news. But I want to react to what Abati is saying. I'm sick and tired of that man called Abati. Abati should go back to school. He should go back to school and stop all this rhetoric and stop all this. He's a paid man. He has been paid to do all this thing he's doing. Nigerians are going through pain, and he's busy there talking about the national anthem. He's busy there saying something about the issue coming out of the East. Instead of it to talk and calm all nerves. To speak to the Nigerian army families, they've lost their dear one. Speak to them, commensurate with them, and stop going into where you yourself you don't have a good knowledge of. You are biased in your knowledge, in your understanding. You are so biased that you cannot even speak the truth where you are sitting down there. I want to address him straight to his face. He's a biased personality. I don't respect him anymore. And his doctorate is questionable. If he cannot holistically iron things out, and he's going to history that is conflicting the history that our forefathers gave to us concerning even the Biafra war. What is he saying? Is that how press should talk? Are you not supposed to go alongside and commensurate with those people, then calm the nerves over there? And let us ask ourselves a question. Why should the Nigerian government militarize the Eastern Bloc? Why should they? Why should they militarize everywhere? They militarize the South, militarize everywhere. Why should they? Okay, we said this is the way we should iron things out. The Eastern leaders came out to him. This is the way we should iron things out. You kept on holding on to your own facts, which is political. Must we address life that is meaningful with political things? Must we address Nigerian life using political statements? Or going there straight long ahead and see life and value life? Look at what happened in Biafra, in the South. We lost our soldiers. Still, they've not told us the reality of what happened. And the Nigerian soldier went there and destroyed and decimated a whole city, a whole village with people, because of some notorious group or gang, which they know them. Operation against the nation. And I hear when the former chief of army staff, who is a Benin man, I guess, yes, he went on to say, oh, the Nigerian people should respect the military uniform. They should respect, they shouldn't go ahead and attack the military. But he refused to address the situation. What may lead to that thing? Will everyone just wake up and attack a military man? A military man, the way they are trained to be aggressive to we that pay their stipends. They are trained to aggressive to we that defend them anywhere we go, that love them anywhere we go. If every Nigerian should stand here and tell you their experience that the military has done to them, I wouldn't blame the military man. I would blame the system and the people driving that system that call themselves the politicians. Because the military is what you told them they will act on. We have said it several times that this analog military that we have, they need to change the orientation. They need to make our military conform to the 21st century of military system all over the world. It is an aberration for a military generals to order the military to put down the people that are not armed. It is ludicrous. It's worse than what is happening within the terrorist enclave in the Middle East. It's worse than it. What I want to say here is that we need to have, that is the reason why I've been saying we need to have a constitutional conference, or we go with JJ. Everything is spelled out there. Our military are busy attacking their own citizens. Other military are busy defending the territorial state of the territorial the borders of their country, and they are going out there fighting to liberalize the oppressed around the world. What is our military doing? Our military are busy. Anytime they say go ahead, shoot, they will shoot. They won't even notice that that person is a Nigerian. Why am I shooting? They cannot even say, I disobey that order. I put down the arms and put down your uniform. I can't. In any civilized nation, the military have a right to disobey that an order against an unarmed person. They have the right to disobey an order, a lawful order. And this is what has been going on in Nigeria. They are not disobeying an unlawful order. Rather, they go ahead to obey an order. What right do the military have? Go and lock up Banex Plaza in Abuja. What right? A very constitutional right. Why don't you go and take those people that did that corporate that did that made that thing to come and arrest every one of them? Why don't you go after them? What is the role of the police? What is the role of the Nigerian special squad? What is the role of the DSS? Must you call call the military anytime the military is being attacked? Why don't you go according to the books that is spelled out by the Constitution? That is why I say today every time, this country is Nigeria a country. We have become a barbaric state where somebody will wake up and bring down a military man, where a military man will wake up and bring down a civilian that is unharmed. And they will come and tell us that they are harmed. I want to beseech everybody here now. We should please come on us and let us hear from people on ground so that we don't hurt each other. We are Nigerians. Things like this that happen, we should commiserate with the family. We should speak directly to the family. We should talk directly to the family. And let us hear from the source what really happened so that we can holistically deliberate on it. But we say today, our military, they are military men, they are great heroes. And may those that we have lost, and I thank every one of them that are in the service, may your days be long. And may God bless every one of you. And I say, rest in peace, our hero. God bless them all.
Thank you, Black Panther. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. Okay, give us a mandate. Please talk to us. Good evening to you once again. You're not there. I thought you said you want to speak. You want to be the second, so I'll move on right now. Let me come to Mother Patricia. Before that, to Nigeria, if you're right there, please turn on your camera. Let me see you. If now you there, I can't see you. I can't see you. You turn on what you're turning on is not you. So you go take this backyard. You know. Go ahead, Mother Patricia. Thank you very much, ma'am. Please give us a mandate. Are you there?
Good.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, guys. Good evening to all the panelists. Dr. CM, Mr. Jonathan, I think that's Abdul. Yeah, Abdul Malik. Good evening. Black Panther, good evening. To Nigeria in the house.
See, man.
Good evening. To Nigeria, welcome.
To Nigeria, where you did for the past 78 years.
Thank you for the welcome. I've been distressed. I've been stressed. I'm trying to entertain all the wahala that is going on and trying to earn a living too. So that's all.
Okay, so you've been hearing when we're asking of you.
Yeah, I've been hearing. It's been distressing. A lot of things going on. It's been distressing. Okay. What can I say?
Well, glad to see you again. Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to work. Yeah. Oh, good evening to all the panelists and of course the commentators on the other side of my screen. Please like and share. Press the like and share button so that our voices will go far. Press the $ and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, Mommy. Good evening and happy weekend, or even this is the last day of the month of May. Wow, tomorrow is 1st of June. So, and great things are yet to happen with our lives. So, but of course, it's the news coming from Nigeria is always devastating. You know, every day there's one thing or the other happening, and it's so disheartening that this is happening from our love country. The killing of the army, is absolutely unheard of. You know, that the citizens will rise up against their military men and do what they're doing to them. It's so sad. You know, but you see, everything has a root cause. Everything has every problem has a root cause. So the military has been too exposed, you know. The military has been too exposed to fighting in inner conflicts. They are being used for inner conflict. They're not supposed to be fighting inside. They're supposed to protect our borders and our what they call it, territory. That's what they are supposed to be doing. So they having to be used as a force inward to fight inside. It has made them look too common to the citizens as well. The police are not, they are supposed to be doing their job. The police that were supposed to be doing that policing of citizens, they didn't leave that one to them. I mean, I'm not saying where they are having any kind of celebration like this or a day of mourning. Yeah, in a civilized world, when you see the military, they're the ones that they've sent to go and, protect people or protect life and properties. I think it's the police that does it. So I don't really know why this occurrence all the time, sending our military to go and be the ones to do police job. So when the military are even in a place, it just heightens the tempo because because military stands for war. It stands for war. That's what it is. So we cannot overlook that, downplay that fact that anytime you see a military, there's a tense. The place becomes tense because it's not supposed to be. They are not supposed to be seen exposed like that. So I think that's where the problem is. But of course, I totally condemn the killing. It's unheard of. It's not acceptable. But then again, everything has a cost. So we need to look inside. Why are our military being used to do what police should have done? Why are they being used to address situations where police supposed to have done? They are busy, the police, they are busy carrying senators and governor's wife arm back. They have left their primary call, which is, to address the civil matters, life and property within the country, not on the borders, inside. The police are the ones taking charge of those books. So these are misplaced of duties, I would say, that's causing all this. I think they should send a signal to the government to do something about this, because it's not proper that things like this are happening. Our military, they are supposed to be protected by the citizens as well. Likewise, the citizen protecting, likewise the military protecting the citizens. But this is not what we are seeing. There's a conflict of interest. So it's not good. Yeah, and now, okay, they said they are fighting for whatever, Biafra, or they want to claim this day to say, okay, this day we are supposed to have it as a remembrance of the people that died during the Biafra war. This is the first year, actually, that they are declaring it open like this, and this happened. So will this happen again next year? I doubt. So so the cry of Biafra to come is being dragged to go longer, because I can't see it happening at the moment. I can't see it, because with all these all these things that they are doing, I know the whether they are headman or what do they call the whatever it is, has come out to condemn it. Yes, but that is not enough. If you want to ask me, it's not enough. The deed is done. What has happened has happened, and the military has vowed to go and retaliate, come heavily on these people, whether unknown gunmen, whatever they are. But like Mr. Evie said, it's just the innocent people that will bear the brunt of all these things. So my own advice to the innocent ones that know they didn't do anything, I think they should just leave that place for now. Find a place to go and hide their head. Because when the military come, they will not ask who did or who did not do. They are going to ransack everybody, and in that process, many people head will roll. because the military, they are trained to be aggressive. They are not diplomatic at all. So for me, Abia people, the good ones that know that you didn't do anything, you know, if I were you, I would take my family and me, we'll go somewhere else for now, until there is peace, until this rain that is going to fall has fell and gone, because it's going to rain. Surely it's going to rain. So that's what I can say. It's a shame that it happened, and may the souls of our military men that has been, their lives have been cut short, rest in peace,
Thank you.
and may their family be comforted, and may their wound be healed. The scar, you know, that lived from
Thank you, ma'am.
them, be healed as soon as possible. Yes. Have I used my 8 minutes? Or you are just?
Yes.
Have I used my 8 minutes? Oh, okay. So you don't want me
You
to
are
talk
done.
about Tinubu?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. Tinubu.
Yes,
Okay,
you have
no
finished
problem.
your 8 minutes.
Okay, I better put
Yes,
the
you
time.
okay? You
This
want
one
to
now.
now you be
I
want
say you don't play me boju. You like say you don't play me.
now you be want
Wayo.
part 2.
You be like say you play me while you are not see the time.
Your
Oh,
8
and you not
minutes
ring
then
back.
this screen.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, talk about Tinubu now. Go ahead.
Okay, no, Tinubu say
Talk about
he don't do
Tinubu.
his best. He say he don't do his best now. He say he's giving, but I want to believe him, you know, that definitely, if he's saying that, I know that, okay, this was what Buhari was saying. But if he's saying like that, that he is doing his best, but that the governors should also be sympathetic to their people as well. So I think if he's saying that, then which means he has given them what they require to help their citizens, the governors. If they know that Tinubu did not give them anything, they should come out and challenge him. Do you understand what I'm saying? They should come out and debunk it. Where do you think we should get the money from? None of them have said anything, which means they have collected it as well, and they're not doing anything. So I would want to believe that, because how will he come out and be saying that the governors should have sympathy on their people if he has not given them their due funds to run their states? So definitely he has done that. So I want to believe that. So I'll leave it here. Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, Madam Patricia, thanks for your submission. Okay, I would like us to move on. Let me quickly come back to callers again. A lot of people were calling while Madam Patricia were talking. Mr. Ben, thank you, my brother. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
To you. I just want to appreciate you for everything that you do for the platform. And good afternoon to every member in the panel. Our protocols really observed. But I want to give a special shout out to my brother, to Nigeria. I've been asking about you all the time. And I'm glad you're on the panel today to share your thoughts, your opinion, and every other members in the panel. Your opinions are welcome and appreciated all over the world. And I just want to say thank you to you guys on the platform. About the conversation we're having. See, was it a couple days ago we celebrated something called Memorial Day. The Memorial Day holiday in the United States is to appreciate and commemorate with our fallen soldiers, people who served the United States, all the soldiers. Ceremony like that, a day set aside to appreciate the soldiers that we have in Nigeria. Do we have any day set aside for that? What are the how much do we pay our soldiers? How much do we pay them? Do we take care of them? Do we take care of their families? Do we take care of their wives? Do we take care of their children? Do we have a special educational fund for their kids? Do we have any kind of infrastructure in place to make sure that our soldiers, the ones that are fallen and the ones that are serving, that they are greatly compensated? None of that. You get thing happen and they fight those soldiers. I just felt sorry for their families, because at the end of the day, the Nigerian government don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about their families. Every day we hear billions of, but what about these soldiers serving the country that are protecting our lives, to better their lives and the lives of their family. There's nothing in place for that. So Mr. Alvis is a very that we find ourselves back home in Nigeria, and to take some type of miracle to change the fortunes of that country. I'll keep praying for my country because that's my country of birth, and I love that country because I have family members there. I have friends, from my childhood there. But those people that we have in government, they don't give a damn about the country, they don't give a damn about us, they don't give a damn about the people. Thank you very much, Mr. Alvis. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me take another call. Sir, you're calling back again. You have just 30 seconds. Hello, you have 30 seconds. You're calling back again. Yes. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You said what? The line is breaking. Yes, you said what?
I said I'm not even from the panel and the people that's calling to condemn about these people. These people calling for killing people. They are saying about the government or government.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Wale. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. I need to give room for other people to speak because a lot of people are calling me right now. Let me take just 4 calls so we can move on. Okay, let me come back to callers again. Hold on. Let me pick, because I need to be fair now. Let me pick another straight three on the panel. Give us a mandate. Are you ready to speak? We can't hear you, so I need to move on to the next person. I don't really like calling somebody, you are not responding, that your network or deliberate. I'll move on to the next person right now so that we can start talking. Let me come to August CM before Mr. Jonathan.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Why be so call you after 7 years before you answer?
That 7 years where you talk about, you go really need to understand, say, network, and then I'm using my earpiece. So sorry about that.
So whether your earpiece is not a good thing to use.
That is the best. If I use it better for this this one where they use now, since I know the house. No worry. When I enter house, you go feel them. Well, thank you very much. Greetings to everyone. I greet all the panelists, comment section, Mommy Diaspora, everyone have their greetings, and then Mr. Elvis, greetings to you. Happy Friday to everyone. Thank you for all that you do. We do appreciate you. First of all, I think maybe before the close of this program today, maybe we can do like a 1 minute silence for the fallen soldiers.
We have already done it now. Will you not hear?
Or maybe I didn't listen then. Okay, but thank you very much. If you have done it, then thank you. And then to the innocent civilians that were actually caught in the midst of that crossfire, we also commiserate their families. What you're seeing today is just the break-in system. The break-in system, and it is the corrupt system that actually creates what is happening today. This issue of military being killed, maybe in Abia State or Okoma village in Delta State, and then some other part of the northern state and all that. It is just the politicians sending our troop at arm's length to just go be pied for no damn reason. For no damn reason. Because in the first place, the duty of the government is to provide an enabling environment using every apparatus that we have. People have talked about the Memorial Day and you say, I won't want to iterate that anymore. But you know one thing is, the military saw allegiance to the Constitution. But what turned out to be in Nigeria is that the politicians end up using them as their own, as their political, maybe a tool. Imagine in Okoma, for example, people were just fired unjustly for no damn reason. What was the reason that the military invaded that place? Maybe there was no definite reason. Now, the one in Abia State, they said it was IPOB. Well, all well and said. But I think Madam Rita made a fundamental statement that I think we all need to sit down and then look at. I think I joined when we were showing Hope Uzodinma. That man's name is Hope, right? But everything that the guy embodies today, does he bring hope to the state? No. I want to tell you, with all sense of responsibility and humility, that people like this man knows the issue. They know what is happening behind. They know what is behind the insecurity in the southeast. People like Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Enugu State. These guys, they know what is behind the insecurity that is happening in the southeast. And so as he was speaking, I just look at his face. That guy, he has no remorse. And these are the people that are sponsors of all of this happening. We may say IPOB. Well, I mean, before now, people have their sentiment, or they have one or two sentiments against IPOB, for which I don't probably want to go into it. But if Marcella said the truth, the government itself knows what is going on in the southeast. It is only sad that our military, people that join the military just to protect the life of their people, are the ones at arm's length, and the innocent Nigerians being caught in the midst of this whole crisis. But this is the failure of the government. Blanco says something about the former chief of army staff. I think it's Irabo. These guys, they all know. They know what is happening within the country. But will they address it? No. Why won't they address it? The politicians have monetized everything. Everything now has a face value, and that value is in naira. As much as they can get money, everything is well and good for them. The lives of Nigerians does not matter to these people. The lives of Nigeria does not matter to these people. And that's why even army now, the life of our military does not matter to them. It is only sad where the country has gotten into. Every countries of the world, their military are kept to fight oppression from other country. And when there's maybe insecurity in the country, they can step in to help just bring peace. Things like this, it is the duty of the police to go there. But what is the function of our military? Everything is bastardized. And I keep saying it. These people in power, the likes of Tinubu, the likes of Akpabio, the likes of Gudabi Amila, they have to corrupt the whole system to look like them, because they are all criminal. So they have to criminalize the country. The country has to look criminalized for the criminals to be able to rule. Everything happening in the southeast is the failure of the government. Is the failure of the government. Whether state government, federal government, local government, is the failure of the government. It's only sad. But my heart goes to the family of those people. My heart goes to the family of the innocent Nigerians that are caught in the midst of that fire. And the people that cannot see for WAEC, it is just painful. Now the question is, will WAEC now organize a different exam for them, a different day for their own exam? Let's wait and see. Now you now go to the issue of the criminal drug baron that is not allegedly, is in places telling you that he has tried his own best. The governor should sympathize with their people. What an abysmal comment. What did you do for the people? Okay, is it the snatch it, grab it, and run with it? Is it the bad shape of the economy? Is that what you have what you have done? Is it inflation skyrocketing without any way to bring it down? That is what you have done. Is it on the import or export? What is Nigeria even producing today? Nothing. And the man told you he has tried. He has tried, of course. He has tried because there's insecurity in the land. He has tried. There is no light. He has tried. There is no water. There is no road. He has tried. and he's not thinking of how to do anything better for Nigeria. And so he's asking the governor to also sympathize by also unleashing more pain on Nigerians. And when you say maybe he has given the governors money, I mean, when he got into government, he quickly gave them money. But what's the money for? The money he gave, the money they gave to the governors of the different states, what's the money for? He told you what money cannot do, more money will do it. That is his own way. So he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He only bribed the governors. And that's why the legislators in the House, after collecting the 160 million vehicle, they don't have anything to say because of what? Anything where money don't enter, it don't spoil. And that's why I'm always careful to even give people gifts. Personally, that's my way of life. So that you won't say that, oh, maybe give us our money is trying to induce me with my, no, that's my own life. And I tell people, be careful also with the gift that you get, because that gift may end up blinding your eye in the future. You won't tell the truth when you see the truth. Is that not why you see most of the pastors today, including GOs, they cannot tell the truth? Because most of them, they have private jets. Most of these politicians gave money for their private jets. When they were crying and saying, we need private jet for our pastor, for the GO, most of these politicians also gave money to those private jets. And so today, they cannot say anything. Anything that money has entered, forget about it. And so be careful when you give gifts or collect gifts, because it may decide your judgment in the future. And that's what is happening today. You think you think they won't vote for the national anthem? They will vote times two, because of what they might have been shocked with bread in the first instance. So Nigerians, open your eyes. How we rescue this country is left in our hand. I yield the mic. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Give us a mandate. God bless you. Okay, we have Oga CM to speak to us then before we come to Mr. Jonathan. But Oga CM, good evening to you, sir. It's good to have you on the show. But please, when you finish, I want you to take over the platform, sir. Mr. Jonathan is the next after you. Then after Mr. Jonathan, the next person is Abdul Malik. Then come to Naija before Oga Chris. Thank you, Oga CM. It's good to have you on the show. Talk to us.
Okay, thank you, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. Please, all protocols duly observed. Where I am, there's a sun reflection, so that's why you may not be seeing my face. Not that I'm wearing.
No. Once I hear your voice, I'm not interested anymore.
No, I mean
to confirm.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean for the rest of the panelists and every other person. First of all, sorry about what happened yesterday. Probably you must have been having an inquest. But whoever that did it, I condemn it. That person is just pure evil. Because for once, I know what you've been saying here. Even when most people have lost hope on Nigeria, every day you continue saying you want you want a good Nigeria in your lifetime, not now, not later. You want to witness it. You don't know any other country. It must happen. That even if a thief or any criminal who is a president does the right thing, 90% of the people will turn away. And these are what you preach here. So why should it sort of annoy anybody as to come to attack, to pull down the platform? But that we discuss it in detail later. So for what happened today, first of all, I condemn. My heart goes out to the family of those people, those soldiers that were killed in Aba. I say my heart goes out to them, because every man's death diminishes me, like one Irish poet said, John Donne, because I'm involved in human being. I don't care whether it's whoever it is, please, may their soul rest in peace. But that is not the end. Going forward, I can't just say so, rest in peace, and then that ends it. These two soldiers killed, they have families. Even if they don't have wife and children, they have mothers and fathers, or sisters and brothers. I want to appeal to the government of Abia State. Try, get in touch with those soldiers, take over the welfare of their family, the wife, the children. Give them all that is required according to their ability. Some of them may have ability, children, some may have ability to proceed to university, some may have ability to learn handwork. Just make sure that you take care of them and let them be independent in life. That is the minimum we could do because their dad lost their life, although it is avoidable. But having said that, because we are going forward, having said that, the role of Nigerian military must be reviewed. They should be told. Because of those that may say they provoke them, they do this. At the same time, I'm calling on Nigerian military now because I've told Abia state government what to do. It is not beyond their budget. They can train the children, even if they have 10 children among the or 20 among them, and their aged parents or wives and children. Abia state government is capable of doing it. So Abia state government should move in and take over. I don't know the package the Nigerian army have for their fallen colleagues. Then going forward, the Nigerian army again, I'm talking to them because you are talking of Abia State now, this time in Aba, before it used to be Umuahia. 28 people killed in Nnamdi Kanu's compound. The Nigerian army must fish out those that did it and then make an inquest, take an inventory of those 28 people killed, look into their family and then look into take over their welfare too, because that is also something that needs to be done. Those 28 people, they've lost their lives. It wasn't a sit at home. They are just in the Kanu's compound. They are nobody. It's not a case of they are sitting at home. Army invaded and then mold all of them down. So the Nigerian army, I'm also talking to them. Go make an inquest. Look for those 28 families. Take over their welfare, because whatever it is, they've lost their loved ones. Some are breadwinners, some might not be, but whatever it is, Nigerian army must intervene. You see, for what happened, Nigerian army has been having a running battle with IPOB or indigenous people of Biafra, unprovoked. 27 January 2017, a president was being inaugurated in the United States. That's Donald Trump. IPOB were just waving the American flag and the Biafran flag. They were not disturbing anybody. It wasn't even a sit at home. Nigerian army mowed them down. Till today, nobody knew what happened. This Nigerian army, who deployed them there? The same later in 2017, at National High School Aba, it's just a secondary school, fenced round. Biafrans were there clapping, giving praise and worship. They are not disturbing anybody. Nobody is sitting at home. Businesses were moving all over. Nigerian army jumped over the fence and slaughtered them. Amnesty International showed it. What I'm doing, I'm not making it up. They went to Mpo in Onitsha and slaughtered them. Nobody is sitting at home. Nobody invited them. Okay, let's leave that one apart. People might say this. I'm talking of soldiers now. Were they sitting at home at Lekki Toll Gate? This is the first time ever we hear how patriotic can you be. In fact, the symbol of any country is first your flag. Secondly, your national anthem. Probably your currency goes next. So Nigerians of all walks of life, this is not IPOBO or Igbo Afel at Lekki. They were waving green, white, green and singing Nigerian anthem, the old one of the one, which is not the old one, Arise, O compatriots. Nigerian army come and slaughter them. Were they sitting at home? Were they throwing stones at the army? Were they? So you see, this recklessness has come to, it must stop. It must stop. Nigerian army has taken so much. A soldier will leave the barracks and go to Banex Plaza in Abuja to go and buy something like every other soldier. We see them, they come and do their shopping. Somehow he bought a phone. He went home the way I had it. He wasn't satisfied with it. Maybe it's not working, it's faulty. Yes, it's within your right to return it. And then tell the chap, look at the receipt or why. So far you bought, say, look at it. You settle it. Now the person may deny. Whoever the person is or start to do, you invite the police. You invite the police, say, please, you report. In a civilized country, the military is subordinate to the authority of a civilian. That's why the commander-in-chief of every democratic country is a civilian. It is not for nothing that they call them commander-in-chief. They are the president, yes, they pass budget, they do all those things, but they will also go back to command the military. So why should the military trained? You left your barracks, you went to Barracks Plaza, only to come back there, then now they've sealed the place off. For those that will be talking of sit at home in the southeast, oh, the economic loss, what of Barracks Plaza? What right has soldier to come and close down an economic institution where people make money, their daily bread? It was shut down. Have we forgotten about that? What happened at Okuawa in Delta State? You see, that's what I'm saying. Military should not be deployed to illegal mission. Nigerian army should be able to know what they're... We can't be using military to settle scores. That's why nobody values our military anymore. The number one profession in every country, in every world, any part of the world, is the military. Because government exists because of military. Their primary duty is protection of life, territorial integrity of the people of the country. Niger State, with 25 local government, the governor cried out that 12 are having ISIS flag. Where is Nigerian military? December 24, 25, people were busy enjoying Christmas. The people of Plateau were slaughtered by Fulani herdsmen. Where is Nigerian military? And they, even after doing it, they even wrote a letter that they are coming on so day. Where was Nigerian military? Some people will tell you they are guarding some. Where are they guarding? They are not guarding anything. Why don't they do their job? That is even a threat. That is even a threat. Where was Nigerian military? The people in Benue State, there is a refugee camp in Benue State till today. People living in their homes were driven away by Fulani herdsmen, camped in refugee camp, taken over. Where is Nigerian military? Why can't they go and dislodge them? That is even a noble something to do. You see, next year, for those that do not know, 30th May was the day Biafra was declared. Ordinarily, though I have a lot to say, ordinarily when you fight a war like this, because whether we like it or not, Nigeria as a country has existed, let's say, since 1914. The most critical event in the life of Nigeria, if Nigeria is a human being, is that civil war. Every other thing can come. Every other thing can come in. But see, that genocide is number one. What monument did Nigeria build to remember those that died? Somebody said it's not the Igbos that... I agree. I agree. People died from different that are not Igbos. How do we remember them? Why can't we do monument for them? Set it, it shouldn't be in the east. Go to the federal capital at Abuja, set up a monument so that in future, whoever wants to be a researcher on what happened in the genocide can go there as a Nigeria Biafra War Memorial. We have it in Washington. They have it in UK here. Every other, that's where you have people that have PhD in history. They say they are scholars. They read a genocide. They can prevent it. Why has Nigeria done it? And to teach Nigeria a lesson, Rwanda did their own. 25 years later in 2019, when the thing was happening in 1994, 25 years later, 2019, they invited Nigeria for commemoration. Professor Yomi Oshibajo, SAN, represented Nigeria. They went there and be holding candle. Never again. What of your own country that is even more devastating? You see, a lot of... That's why sometimes you don't do... it pains me when people come and give... say what they can never understand, what they don't have background to. They just open their mouth and talk, maybe flimsy excuse. If Nigeria, I don't support killing the soldiers, but why should soldiers go and kill people at Lekki? Were they provoked? Who invited them? What is the provocation? People holding Nigerian national flag. What patriotism is more than that? Holding the flag and singing national anthem, and you are shooting them. Are they secessionists? So please, going forward, the soldiers should stop being deployed to illegal mission. This must stop. May 30th has come to stay because federal government refused to do it. To honor the dead is done in every country. They should do it. It's a national shame. They should do it. Now, if you don't want to do it, I have to remember those that died for me. It's now I take it personal. If you say I'm not doing it right, may your people that died, may they die in vain. People remember their parents. Oh, 10 years and memory service of my dad who died. You see it every day. Why do they remember it? Why? But in this case, Nigeria just kept quiet. So May 30th was the day it was declared. People now said, that is the day we have to remember. Did you hear what the governor of Abia State said? He said you can't stop people from sitting at home to remember their people. At Inewi yesterday, I was in a Zoom meeting with people. They said everywhere we were quiet. Ordinarily, what is the army going there to do? Is there any war? There's nothing happening. Today, everything is going on. Businesses are going. That day they want to remember, then they will send, what is the army going there to do? What are they going there to do? Where else were people killed? Yesterday, everywhere. Even I couldn't make it to Trafalgar Square yesterday in London. Everywhere you see people. So why can't I remember the people that died? Next year, going forward, please. Next year, the army should not be deployed anywhere near Southeast. For that day, May 30th, the death of over 3, 4, 5 million people, some due to poverty, some due to starvation as an instrument of war. If it doesn't mean anything to people, it means to some of us. They died that I may live. And I want to remember we are begging government, take it over, put a day in Abuja, then all these things will stop. Rwanda did it. There are Tutsis, there are Hutus. They did it. In Nigeria, when we are even there, and then in that case, there are people that died. People from Akwa Ibom, Ibibio people died. Ogoni people died. Bini Edo people. So many people died, even if it's kept by careless, because of that war. So why can't we do it national? Why should federal government allow it? So because we died in there were millions, more than others, then you tell me not to remember. Next year, they shouldn't get near it. Let me not say it, because nothing will happen. If people stay at home, there's nothing that will happen. They will say, there are some people that feel that they know more than, what is it called? They know more than, what is this, a guru of open market economics, Milton Friedman. They start to tell you, oh no, the economy, they lose money. Lose. People in Banex, are they sitting at home? Are they not losing money? The people in Benue State, in refugee camp, are they not losing money? The farmers, they kept in refugee, are they doing business? Are they not losing money? So people should just stop crying more than the bereaved. Out of 365 days in the year, if it's only 1 year we use as a sacrifice for those that gave that to me, for those that fought, died that I may live, I sacrifice, no matter the profit. There are a lot of things. Igbo businesses are being demolished all over the country. Are we not losing? So is it only that day that people will now come and start to tell me they are open market economists more than Milton Friedman? They are the guru. Oh, you lose this. Look at the amount of money they should have. Businesses. It's a lie. Don't cry more than be the bereaved. People want to remember those that died for them. Nigerian army should have nothing to do in any civilian environment, unless they are invited, and nobody's even inviting them. At Inewi yesterday, there was no army. Nobody died. At Yoka yesterday, there was no military. Nobody died. In Onisha, there's a military barracks. They didn't come out to come and patrol the road. Nobody died. And everything was quiet. So who is not a win-win? So please, people should be able to know what they want to say. The Nigerian army has taken more. That's why Ojukwu said when he was alive. He says it's 1960. Nigerian army has been trying to accommodate Nigeria instead of Nigeria trying to accommodate the army. They've taken so much. They are too brazen. And this nonsense must stop. Thank you, Niger Watch. Now, sorry, who he said after me should be, let me remember.
It's Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan.
It's Jonathan. Jonathan, thank you. Thank you.
After Mr. Jonathan, Abdul Malik, then to Niger.
Then Chris. Thank you. So, Jonathan, your time, 8
Yeah,
minutes.
thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Dr. CM. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Thanks for the good work you are doing. I greet all the panelists.
Thank you, sir.
And all those that are on the comment section, all the callers. I greet everyone. Please take time to like this broadcast and subscribe as well if you have not. Once again, thank you and welcome. Dr. CM, thank you very much. You have made my job easier today. So I will just continue. So you have said it all. See, I will just continue. See, I don't know, some Nigerians they will claim that they are more Nigerians than others. They will be claiming nationalism when it is convenient for them. I don't know where they are in 2023. Those that will be claiming that they are nationalists now. Yes, I respect the Nigerian army. I respect law enforcement. I give it to them. Citizens' respect is earned. You earn it. The military earn it across the world. Across the world. If you go to any airport in United States and you see soldiers coming in, if you see the kind of respect that they give them, I mean, you would think these people are just next to God. They have lost that in Nigeria. Whether we like it or not, we can try to be holier than the holiest. That's our problem, and we'll continue to dwell in it. If you want to continue to play our nationalism when it is convenient and appropriate for us, continue to play it. How many killings? How many in 2024 alone? 2024, don't even let us go back. I took time when the Okoma event occurred a couple of months ago. I outlined all the Nigerian military that have been pied from 2016 to date. Over 1,000 of them. In 2024 alone, this 2024 alone, in April, 6 soldiers by terrorists at a village in Biu local government area of Borno State. I don't know where the Nigerian military was. I don't know the kind of reaction that we got there. Maybe I'm not on this planet Earth. The same, barely 2 weeks after, April 20th, 2024, 6 Nigerian soldiers again, in Shiroro district in Niger State. 2 officers, 4 soldiers. I don't know where they are. But I can hear the military spokesman saying today that we are going there. We are going to track them down. I don't know where they are. I don't know what they did in Shiroro district of Niger State. Maybe I'm not on this planet Earth. Maybe I'm not. Barely 4 months ago, 2 Nigerian soldiers, by terrorists in Zamfara. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not on this. I don't know what the Nigerian military did. I don't know how it was. I agree with my sister Madam Rita, sensationalization when it comes to the Southeast. And I don't know how any Nigeria will now tell me now, today, knowing what is happening in Nigeria, for me to adjust my thought process as per the Nigerian military. How could I? Am I a moron? How could I believe whatever that is coming? Why do you want me to believe that this thing is not, they are not part of it? Before you say Jack, they will say they're overwhelmed. Thank you, Dr. CM. Overwhelmed when they put overwhelmed with, but you are not overwhelmed when you throw almost 100 soldiers to go and be harassing people at Banex Plaza in Abuja. Overwhelmed, my foot. You are not overwhelmed. Overwhelmed what? Overwhelmed simply means that you are out of men. You are busy, too busy to the point that, too engaged to the point that you don't have enough staff, you don't have enough personnel, you don't have enough soldiers on ground. That's what it means that you are overwhelmed. But you are not overwhelmed when you want to go and harass citizens in one plaza. Is that the duty of the Nigerian soldiers? Is it not the duty of the Nigerian police? So I can't adjust my thought process at this time. I just can't. Knowing what I know about Nigeria, how could I? Am I a moron? I'm not a mumu now. So these are all part of the game. We all know, all of us, we know. These are all part of the game. As I said, I'm not going to say it better than what Dr. CM has said. I will just leave it there because of time. I will quickly say this. I just want to say it. I don't know, because there's no way I need to say this on the United States president that was convicted yesterday. I think I need to put this in because I have to relate it to what is happening in Nigeria. It is so intertwined, so connected, especially to us Nigerians advocating for a good Nigeria. Because I just have to plead and appeal to Nigerians that those that are advocating that the likes of Trump should become the next president of United States. Because you cannot, because consistently, you are vehemently, consistently oppose the declaration of Mr. Tinubu, who you believe, Mr. Tinubu, you believe is a convicted baron, is a convicted drug baron.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Can we call it the irony of two countries?
The irony of the whole century. Of the whole century. You are vehemently, consistently, with every breath that God has given you, you have opposed Mr. Tinubu, a drug baron, to be the president of Nigeria, a convicted man. And now you have a convicted man in the United
Black
States.
Panther, please, are you the one on the backstage? Go ahead, Jonathan.
And then you are now, please, my plea, I will just plea at the minimum, abstain. Please abstain. Keep quiet.
A minute more.
Yeah, thank you. Because if you say anything on this regard, it will be as give us a mandate. It is the irony of, I don't know, how do you want to square that? A convicted man is a convicted man, convicted felon. We now sit there, and then in our own country, we say we don't want it. But in United States, we can allow it. It is fine. Please, let's be real here. Let's be real here so that we'll not be shooting ourselves in the foot. Because of time, I will leave it there. I would have loved to talk about Mr. Tinubu saying that he should not be blamed, that he's trying his best. Yes, Mr. Tinubu, you are trying your best. You can tell that to your mumus and to your morons in Nigerians that you are doing your best. You are doing your best. You are doing your very best. The rate of poverty kept on increasing on a daily basis. Yes, Mr. Tinubu, you are fine. You are really doing your best. You are doing your best. The electricity tariff was just increased a few weeks ago. Yes, you are doing your very best, Mr. Tinubu. You can tell that to your mumus, and your morons can believe that you are doing your best. Please. Oh, goodness me. That's just where we are in Nigeria. Let me leave it at that for now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. You just shot by either how many seconds, but it's okay. Thank you. About 15 seconds after, about more beyond. The next person should be Abdul. I think Abdul Malik. Abdul.
Black Panther, you will take for that back. You are not responding. You will take for that back.
Alaikum salam. Good evening, Dr. SCM.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch, and everybody in the panel.
Your time starts now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you too. According to the topic for the day, I am doing my best. State government must also be sympathetic to Nigeria and meet their need. You are doing your best. We have never seen any effect that you are doing your best. What best are you doing? Since when you came to government, all the commodities in ×2 they increased, everything increased. Look at bag of rice today is 80,000 naira. But before you came in, previous government was 45,000. Look at fuel today, how much was fuel then? Look at dollar today, exchange of rate, how much it was before. You are saying you are doing your best. Are you going to tell blind man or kicks, somebody that you don't know anything? How can you do your best? Everything that since when you came in, everything increased. Which best are you doing? We don't see the effect. It's like those that don't know what they are. They will just come on air, say something. I don't know if they understand English. What the English they are speaking, I don't really understand. Those they are not serious. I don't know how that country will change. Every time I say this, okay, you want the government the state government must also be sympathetic to Nigeria and meet their need. Why can't the state government control their resources so that everybody can make use of their resources so that they can be able to pay tax like a percentage to federal government? If you say that, yes, they should control their resources so that they can be able to manage their resources to do their state. They can pay tax to the government like 30%, 20%, depends. They cannot do anything without federal government. That's why they are under federal government. They don't have power on their own. How can they still sympathize to Nigeria and meet their need? They are under you. You are the one that you are the top. You are the one that's supposed to do before you instruct them before they do something. If you talk it that way, everybody need to control resources. They will be giving you tax like percentage monthly. Yes, something like that. You don't do anything. There is no standard of living. Nigeria, he have what it takes. Everybody to live well in that country. You don't give your citizens a standard of living. There is nothing. You are saying you are doing your best. Which best are you doing? Which best? We are not seeing anything effect. All we see everything increase every day. Which of the best? We have not seen anything. They don't know what they are doing there. They are just playing with Nigeria people, the intelligent. Nonsense people. Yeah, I come to this what happened for Abia State. The soldier that they killed. It is sad. Wherever we hear somebody died, it's not good. It's a very sad story. May their soul rest in perfect peace. But I will say this. You see, Nigerian, we are not one. Because most of the region in Nigeria, they don't treat them equally. They treat them differently. Yeah, they treat them differently. They don't treat them equally. You see now, look at what happened in Zamfara almost early this month. 500 resident was abducted and some of policemen was killed. Why they don't set troop there? Till now, we have never heard anything that they will go and revenge. Imagine, even Jonathan mentioned like two states now. They was killed like how many soldier men, but they have never revenged in that state. Just have their state now. They want to go and revenge. Something like that happened for Kwama. They went to revenge. You see, Nigeria, I don't know how this country will move forward because the way they are governed, they don't govern country like this. If you want country to move forward, you cannot do it like that. Because when you born twins, the same parent. If you went to market, you want to buy something for more, like you want to buy shoe for more, you did not buy for a deal. Probably you don't need peace for that house unless you buy the two. If you don't have the money for the two, please don't buy. Yeah, don't buy one and leave one. Make sure you buy the two complete. That is how you will have peace in that house. They don't need peace in that country. That is the problem we are having now in that country. It can never be settled unless you take everybody equal right and justice. Yes, it can never be settled. Yes, that is it. You cannot treat one right and maltreat one. It cannot work that way. Like can't work. Yes, this government, they don't know what they are doing. They are just there playing nonsense. If I may ask, what is army? What is army doing in the town? They mad roadblock in the town. Army, their work is to protect the territory, to guide the territory, the border. Where I am, I have never seen army I have never seen army man in the street or in the city. Unless I go to the border between the country, I will see army. What is army man doing in the city? Marrow block in the city. We have mobile police. Mobile police are there. What is army man doing there? Even some of those army men, they are not responsible. Some of them they will go to where they drink kai. They will see with citizens they are drinking kai with their gun. We don't have army, they are not well trained. Everything in the country is not functioning well, it's bullshit. Just because of the set of government, the set of people we have in the country, the set of people that they are leading us. There is nothing is working. Everything is nonsense. What is army? Army, their work is to protect the territory, the border of the country. It's not inside town. Army is mighty roadblock in the inside town. We have mobile police.
1 minute
Nonsense.
more.
Yeah, nonsense people. Why can't you say army troop to Zamfara? Now you came out, that stupid man came out that they will go and revenge. Why can't you go and revenge in Zamfara? You go and revenge in Borno? Nonsense people. You can never have peace in that country unless you treat everybody equal. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Abdul. The thing handed over to me. Tunaji, if you are there, just let's hear you for the. Let's hear your.
Yeah. Greetings.
Okay,
Yeah, greetings. Thank you for having me, and greetings to UCM2, and greetings to the panel, to the chat, and to the viewers. It's been a while. I've been busy with other discussions, I guess. Man, I think it's a good thing that they remember. There's a remembrance day for the Biafra conflict. It's a good thing, and I don't know why they haven't done a national monument yet. Normally, these things are done within 30 years of the conflict, at least. In modern times, it's even done a lot earlier, so I don't know why that hasn't happened in the context of Nigeria. Also, the killing of soldiers is something that anyone, will condemn. It's not something that should be acceptable in any environment, any society, any nation. You can't take the law into your own hand and kill soldiers, because they are there to serve and protect. We may not like it. We may not like the way our soldiers behave. And I also have my reservations about their attitude towards fellow Nigerians. They seem to have this bloody civilian mentality where they think somehow they are above the population they are meant to protect. Sometimes they tend to forget that. And that's something that our elite class are also responsible for. They are the ones percolating this type of attitude, because many of them still don't understand that this is a nation that they are running, and they are supposed to behave themselves accordingly. The problem of Nigeria is quite interesting. It's not as deep as people think, but at the same time, it's very, very, it's not something that you just come up with instinctively. Because if you look at the recent change of the Nigerian national anthem, that is very indicative of the problem we have here. A Nigerian president decides that he's going to just revert back to a national anthem that was written by a British woman without even consulting the people at all. Because he doesn't see any difference between us and the British. He doesn't understand that. And that is how they've always operated. And when I've been saying it, that these leaders have been compromised, whether willingly or unwillingly or wittingly, they have been compromised somehow. They don't understand the difference. Can you even believe that in 1959, when this lady wrote this song, there was a kind of competition that happened, that was going on, that fellow Nigerians wrote their own songs for the Nigerian national anthem. Over 500 submissions, and they still chose a British woman. And 60-something years later, a Nigerian leader still did the same thing again. This is what I've been highlighting all this while. These are the same leaders that were groomed for 70 years of colonization. They are the intermediary between us and the colonizers, and they've never changed. Their role has not changed, and that is I don't know whether they know it, whether it's conscious or unconscious. I don't understand it. Their role has never changed. They are just intermediaries between them and the colonizers, and their attitude remains the same. And Nigerians can't seem to recognize it when they see these people are sellouts. Every single one of them. As a matter of fact, most of our leaders at the top there are complete sellouts to their own people. For whatever reason, I refuse to believe that it's just lack of courage that is causing it. This thing is more insidious than we realize. We might even have to pay her royalty for going back to our song. We don't even know that yet. So the little money we have, we may have to pay royalty to a woman that is not even Nigerian. That we are saying everybody has to sing to our anthem because it's by law now. And they didn't even consult Nigerians. Within a few days, they just ran it through. Something that fundamental that every school child, every soldier, every Olympic winner has to sing to. They didn't consult Nigerians on it at all. In 1959, they actually managed to do that. This is just a symptom of the problem. The song itself is just a song in the end. The song, they even have a tribe in there. They call us tribe. This is something that they don't even call themselves. It's only Africans that call themselves tribes. And this our leaders accept it. And this our president chose to go back to that. He didn't even say, okay, let Nigerians compete. Nigeria exports music. That is one of our few exports we managed to do. We export music, and this man chose a British woman's song. But that is just a symptom of the problem. I've been talking about this for ages, and the way he has run the economy is very clear, that they are not there for us. It is clear. They remove subsidy and sabotage the economy at the same time. This economic hardship you're having now, it shouldn't be like this. The only hardship we should be having should be removal of the subsidy hardship, which shouldn't even be a hardship, because the money that you take from the subsidies, you are supposed to be able to spend it on other areas that will actually enrich the life of Nigerians. Have we seen any of that? Did they tell us what they're going to use with what they're going to do with the subsidy money? You just took it and shared it into the dark. This problem is easy for me to say, oh, Nigerian people are not questioning their leaders. It's easy for me to say we diasporans are not doing what we are supposed to do. But I believe that the people that are supposed to change these things, they are the most the people that have the biggest leverage are the diasporans, because the people in Nigeria are not well equipped. They are not. The moment they have your number, they know your address. They can come for you. If you want to change the country, the diasporans have to interfere and get involved on the ground in what is going on in that country, because these people are just going to be doing whatever they like. They don't care. If you can change the national anthem like that within a week, they can bring a military base and they will not even consult you. They can sign away your rights. They won't even consult you at all, because they don't understand. They don't see us. See, we can try to fix Nigeria all we want. If you have these our leaders at the top that don't see you as a people that are independent, an apprentice that refuse to become a master, your country will never get fixed. It's like trying to treat a patient that is bleeding. If you don't treat that, if you don't stop that bleed, no matter what medicine you give that patient, they will never recover. And we have to start challenging and recognizing when they are betraying us.
Tunaja, one more minute.
Yes. We have to start recognizing when they are betraying us. One of them is nobody bothered to ask the government, why are you floating the currency? Because anybody that knows anything about economics and nations will know that if you don't have an exporting economy and an economy that is not diversified, you don't float your currency. Why did nobody challenge the government on that? Yeah, they did it and they got away with it. And some people are even praising the crazy policy. They destabilized the Nigerian economy for no reason at all. No reason. Our suffering right now is inflicted, not because it needed to happen. Everything they were supposed to do about the round tripping, they did it. So why didn't they just stop the round tripping? You peg the currency, or you just manage devalue the currency to a point that you can sustain. But instead they floated it, and you know what is happening now? This is what they call ultimate round tripping. All our wealth, most of our wealth is being hoovered out of the country. This is why even Dangote, I will stop very quick, 15 seconds. This is why Dangote, MTN, and big companies in Nigeria are losing money. Where did the money go? It's all gone to their foreign partners. This Tinubu guy, man, he's our president. I respect his office. But if he truly loves Nigerians, he really needs to think twice about some of the things he's doing to the people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you too, Niger. Thank you very much. So far, I think we say so good. People are listening. I've been looking at the comment from the comment section. Nobody is disagreeing. Most people are even agreeing with Niger what you said, and then what Abdul Malik. People are agreeing with us anyway, generally. So it means nobody is feeling left out. The next person. Okay, Chris. Yes, Chris.
Yeah. Good evening, Nigerians.
I think.
Yeah, it's good to be.
Your time starts now. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Good evening, Nigerians. It is good to be here again. Yeah, Mr. Nigerwatch, good evening. Thank you for the opportunity that you always give us to talk to Nigerians, to talk to the people, and to talk to ourselves. And I salute your sagacity for the ability to pick topics that are relevant to the burning issues in the country, and topics that can actually transform the minds of the people. I say thank you very much. And the people in the comment section, I want to say thank you all for being the echo chamber of this great panel. And thank you for all you do for further expanding the horizon of our discourse. I'm here on this panel. And Omi Diaspora, good evening and thank you for all you do. And God continue to bless you. And my fellow people in the panel, I greet you all. This is welcoming to Niger back after a long stay. But it's nice to have you here. Yeah, for me, I think most of the issues have already been so dealt with, especially by Dr. CM and Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, by Abdul Malik, all of you, Madam Patricia, you all did well. Give us our mandate, you all did well. And the way you guys illustrate the issues, completely left with almost nothing to say. So, at the risk of not sounding repetitive, I'm just going to look at this whole matter from a different perspective. You see, concerning the unfortunate incident that happened in Abia State, I think it is sad that in this 21st century, we are still grappling with these forms of senseless killings, which shouldn't be, which ought not to be in the first place if we are truly a nation that values the sanctity of human life. And for people that have lost friends, relatives, husbands, brothers, uncles, on both sides, I sincerely sympathize with all of you, and I pray that the Almighty gives you the fortitude to bear the loss. It is the case of Nigeria, because that's why some people keep saying that this Nigeria matter, it concerns everybody. No matter how you look at it, we are all involved somehow. Because yesterday's survivors, they are today's victims. And today's survivor will be tomorrow's victims. As long as this bloodletting continues. If somebody alluded to the facts just now that if a patient is bleeding, not until you stop that bleeding, no matter the intervention, no matter any form of intervention you institute in place to kind of
Chris, are you on a motorway?
No, it's not me at all. It's not me at all.
Everybody is muted now. Everybody is muted, and it's not me.
It's not me. I was even trying to check what was going on. It isn't me at all.
Niger Watch, please mute. Maybe it's from you. Niger Watch, mute, or we put you backstage.
Please, Mr. CM, Dr. CM, sorry. Please, let's give Jonathan 2 seconds extra because I'm holding him 2 seconds. I mean, no, not Jonathan, Oga Chris.
Okay. Don't worry. Thank you. Please continue.
Okay. I'll just continue. Okay, the angle I wanted to look at it from, if no matter how we look at it, this thing, we are all losers. We are all losers. It's not even about the Igbos. Because what we fail to understand in this country is that the Igbos have become a metaphor that the cabal use in dealing with the rest of Nigerians. Because they see this subgroup as the outspoken uh, uh, um, subnationality in the country, because they know that there's a lot of enlightenment, there's a lot of self-willed people in this region. So this region has become a target. So no matter what Peter Obi does, it has nothing to do with Peter Obi. It has nothing to do with anything that's going on in the Southeast. That is not why they don't want Peter Obi to come to power. They know exactly what they are doing. How come in 2011, after the election, when Buhari's people, the people that supported Buhari, they cried NYC people.
Oh no.
They
Niger
cried
Watch.
NYC people.
Niger Watch, mute yourself, please. Oh, thank you. Uh-huh. Thank you.
They
Chris,
cried
continue.
NYC people. And moreover, Boko Haram, when Boko Haram was ravaging the whole of the north, what were the discussions in public places in Nigeria? We are all saying that, okay, if that's the case, Jonathan should just give them power. Jonathan should just give them power so that they can have a taste of governance, because that was the origin of the whole problem. So how come, if we are to do it like that, so how come we are now using that to actually say that's the reason why the Igbos cannot be given the opportunity to rule? And again, let's not forget that this same Buhari was nominated by Boko Haram. Boko Haram nominated him to be their spokesperson. And still, Buhari went ahead to become the president of Nigeria. None of those things were used against him, none. And moreover, Hope Uzodinma 2 years ago came out openly on national television to tell the whole world that what is going on in the Southeast is political. The sitting governor is the chief security officer of that state. He knows what he was saying. He knows what he was saying. And there's no way we can discuss this without bringing in the political element into the discourse. We know IPOB are there. Of course, they are there. And we know there are renegade people inside IPOB. But is that what the generality of IPOB stands for? Of course, the answer is no. Like every organization, you must have dissidents. So there are just these wow. So there are just these few handful of people in that organization that's giving the organization a bad name. And moreover, Nnamdi Kanu has suggested, free me, and immediately you free me, this bloodletting will stop. So why is the Nigerian government not looking towards that direction as a substitute to end the killings in the Southeast? Not even to offer him, but because he merited it, because the court has granted him justice, because the court said he's free to go. So why would they not allow him go so that peace will eventually return to that region? Well, as a theory, I hope they are not going to start destabilization of Abia because of the good work that Alex Oti is doing there. I hope that's not what they are going to start with this senseless killing. But since my time is up, I hope to round up here. Thank you and good evening.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Oga Chris. Thank you very much. Although with small interjection here and there, but it's okay. At least since you've covered, it's good you spoke the time you spoke, so that most of the things like you said has been covered. So now, I think what we need to do. Normally, Niger Watch doesn't approve of this session, but Niger Watch, please allow us, because sometimes one minute to whoever needs it to counter anything somebody said. Whoever needs it is not compulsory and it's not transferable. It's not hereditary either. So if you need it, you can just indicate, and then you use 1 minute to maybe recap or one or two things, or withdraw what you said before, or add some one thing or the other. If you don't need it, we go for our final conclusion. But that's why I'm just using my the power to introduce it. Normally, we don't do 1 minute. So, does anybody need one minute
All
or
right.
so to?
Can you hear me, Augustine?
Yes, sir. Okay, I can hear you now. Hello.
Thank you. No 1 minute. More do final submission, I beg.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
everybody don't give their submission, and that's good. Let's have our final submission.
Okay.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Not to worry.
I want to appreciate every one of you that giving your submission earlier on. Abdul Malik, I know you were angry, but there were some words you used that is not allowed on the platform. In case next time, please
I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
Yes, that's fine. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much, Mona Ferreira. God bless you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you, sir, earlier on for the support, financial support. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. And the Iris Finance, thank you very much, ma. I can see you right there. As usual, God bless you, everyone of you right there. Madam Ahmed Bright, I can see you as well. Good evening to every one of you. Where Madam Luke? We never see Madam Luke full step today.
I did hear.
Thank you. It'll not be you. We'll not call you. Your name will not be Madam Luke.
I will be brother.
No. Bobrisky. Bobrisky.
All right, before we have our final submission, let me take some call. Mr. Jude, thanks for calling in, sir. You have 2 minutes. Talk to us. Good evening to you. Thanks.
Good evening. Good evening to all the members of the panel. It's been
what was up?
Dr. Siyama.
Are you there, sir? What's happening? I think the network, to be honest, I'm not even sure where the network issue is coming from. If it's me, if it's this.
It be like saying that from your end.
You sure?
Yes, because all of them that called the same thing.
Okay.
Maybe those that attacked be careful. Those that attacked yesterday, you never know.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. When Buhari was the president, Buhari banned IPOB and made it a terrorist organization. But they tried to convince every other country in the world to also recognize IPOB as a terrorist organization. And UK specifically say, give us evidence to show that these people are terrorist organization or that we can classify them as a terrorist organization. You know, what Nigerian government have decided to do is to try to do anything possible to tell the world that IPOB is a terrorist organization. And that is why you see all of these things happening. When there was a jailbreak in Owerri, it took the police commissioner only 4 hours to come out to say that IPOB was responsible. And afterwards, the governor said, oh, it wasn't IPOB, it was political opponents that did that thing and so on to destabilize the state. And then that police commissioner was withdrawn for that hasty conclusion, even with that investigation. Now, what happened yesterday is to try to destabilize the only state in the southeast that everybody is excited about. Now, the army with that investigation have already said it was IPOB that did that thing, even when the person that even covered that thing happening said unknown gunmen. Now they have quickly said IPOB, and the media has already flied with it. They've already taken that. They've said it's IPOB and ESL. Now watch out to see what will happen in Abia State. Abia State will never know peace again. Because these guys are finally picking innocent people already this morning and putting them in the truck. Meanwhile, the people that did that thing are nowhere to be found. Okoma, they told us that some people have been What these people are doing every day is
okay.
just give a dog a bad name to hang it.
Thank you.
Now this thing will be work.
Thank
This
you.
thing will not work, and this thing will not work. This is injustice. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Odo, I can see you already. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Shimize, I just pick your phone, but you are still not picking. You are not speaking. I don't know. Please, guys, hold on. Let me just rather call you back. Mr. Chimeze, please talk to us. You have 2 minutes this time. Thank you, sir. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, let me come up here. So let me run it. Yeah.
We can't hear you. I think it's your network.
What I say, yeah, okay, it's good. Well, come to me. So, you see, people that say about Donald Trump, ask them what Donald Trump did. So, all these people that are talking, they don't know anything. America is tired for Democrats. No matter how you take it, no matter how you paint it, no matter how you champagne you drink, because you hear hard that they convict my president, Donald Trump. Man, 2024, November, we are going to vote him. He's going back to White House. Whether you like it or not.
I tell them, they say no.
That day, whoever that drinking champagne or popping champagne, you will cry. Okay? So, just
okay.
See, do a president they impeach twice. What is the offense of Donald Trump?
Okay.
Ask them this question here. I do ask them what offense Donald Trump commits. They will just actually looking at you and like a moron. All of them that's talking.
No. Excuse me, Mr. Shimize. You can't tell people that's giving their opinion morons. You don't use that word here.
Okay, sorry.
That is disrespectful.
Elvis, I don't use that word. You know me. I use
yes,
word.
you know.
Okay, I take it back. But let me tell you, just be warming up. Trump, whether you like it or not, we don't like what is going on in America. Democrats have ruined this country. If you don't get it, just
okay.
watch
Thank
and
you.
see.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
If I may add,
Niger Watch.
You cannot, please. I'm still doing my work here. Thank you. Mr. Efe, thank you for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us. You have 2 minutes.
Yes, my brother, may God bless you. See, you know what they happen here? What they happen for Abia State? This one I just clear matter. They say if there's too many for soup, black person go see am. What they happen for Abia State? You know, past like this say, they just want to put this Alex Oti. They just want to beat that man down. You understand? Before they do this thing, all those politicians, all those kapa allegedly, now they do this thing, so we will not deceive ourselves. Because Alex Oti promised Abia people say he will make Abia State to even fair pass the plan. Now wait till they happen, so we will not deceive ourselves. This one a clear matter. Now just you see now innocent people they go come. Innocent people. Now cabals, now they do this thing. Now they do this thing now. This thing just clear for everybody now. This one not even concern Biafra or all those people where they try to lead the country. Now just
all right.
They want to beat that man down. Say because of say the man they want to pass himself. People see some of our politicians, they be evil. They be Timor. They don't want to make the country grow. As we all they do for you, my leader, they'll be like a God, while other citizens will be like a slave to them. Now what is the solve now? I think say at the listed years, he said, finally go hit this point. Now what is the solve? This one just left to everybody. They want free that man.
All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you. Yes, thank you. All right, callers, we are done today, please. You know, I cannot continue to take call anymore. We are done. Thank you very much. Let me come to the panel. I appreciate every one of you that have given your submission today. God bless you all. We're almost 3 hours now, so let's have our final submission at 3 minutes, you know, so we can round up the show. And God now will bless you, people. Help us to press on the like button, help us to share, and let's do this together. So I'm going to go straight to the first person on the panel today, which is Black Panther. Black Panther, what's happening now? Black Panther, where's that noise coming from? Black Panther,
sorry. You hear me?
Go ahead, you have 3 minutes, final submission.
Okay. You see, make I sing this song first. I see they pain them, they sweet us. I see they sweet us, they pain them. Let me tell you, that man that is in America that just spoke, he is deceiving himself. Americans don't cry. We are brave. We don't cry. We go out there and do the brave thing and vote the shenanigans out. And on the July 11th, he will be pronounced a convict. Remember, July 11th, whether you shout, go west, go east, he will be pronounced a convict. And I want to tell you again, even if, let's say, he gets there, which is not going to be possible, because America will not vote a convict into White House. Now, he cannot take off that convict from his record because it's a state law. He cannot take it. He doesn't have the power to take it off. So the question is, will America vote a convict into the White House? It has never happened before. The one that tried to happen, the person still got some couple of votes, but he didn't get there. But I will say here, if you like, shout, he has not done America no good. He tried to take our SSC, that Social Security, out of, wanted to use it, we blocked him. He tried to make other people that are non-white, a sort of press them down. The American people stood against him. Now he took a lot of judges into the Supreme Court, and they did what? They take the right of the women out of their hands. But the women have not started talking. Let them pronounce his judgment on July 11. You will see the American people coming out, because about right now, 20% of those that have said they may likely vote him, that came with Nikki Haley, who was second in their presidential debate, said they will not vote an ex-convict into the White House, a convict into the White House. Rather, they will go with the next person. That's Joe Biden. I'm not speaking for Joe Biden, but I'm speaking for the right thing to be done. And the right thing is always done in America. No matter what you shout, whether you shout from here to Jupiter, the right thing will always be done. This is not Nigeria. This is the United States of America. So you got it, you hold it, let it be paid. It's painful, but the needful, the Justice Department have stood their ground, and it was the jury, 34 count, he was guilty. So it's not a matter of the White House in charge. It was the jury that was selected and were debated on by both parties. They can object to the jury and they will take the jury out. But the 7 jury or thereabout voted the 34 count, he is guilty. Like I said here, I told you that he will be guilty because I've seen the president, the lawyer was on one or three counts that he was found guilty. The lawyer went in for, and he went in 2 years, he was jailed. So on that count, that was why I told you that he's going to jail. So on the 11th, you cry to Mother Earth, he'll be pronounced a convict. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. And please, none of you should attack me because I am following the justice system of a brave nation, and that's the United States of America. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Black Panther. I appreciate you. Okay, let me come to I think Mother Patricia, please give us your final submission if you're there. 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again, Mr. Iris. But I said they should not attack you. I will attack you. It's not me. Uh, Donald Trump you will be surprised on that day. You'll be very, very surprised that nothing is coming there. Joe Biden is a destroyer. He has destroyed America, and also can't you see what is going on in Ukraine? Who is sitting under it? Is it not the Democrats? So what are we talking about? When Donald Trump was the president, we didn't hear of war and all this nonsense we are hearing. We didn't hear anything like that. Democrats are known for that, destabilizing other people to reach themselves. So who want them again? I don't think Americans are willing to do that. We elect Democrats to that seat. I don't think so, because the polls are saying that they are going to boot them out from there. So what are we saying? It's clear that the Democrat doesn't stand for anything good. They don't. How many years have they been there now? Only war everywhere. What is it? Huh? I even thought before that American were only known for war. Until Donald Trump came, I didn't know that America can have peace with everybody. I didn't know. So we want person like him, one Donald Trump, not these warmongers, people that like to go and destroy other people and be enriching themselves. We don't need them. So there's no place for them. But I'm very, very sure that he's going to get a chance, because the Americans now, they are also feeling the pinch. They are saying that, oh, what is going on is not supposed to be happening. If really that if the Democrats want to be honest to themselves, why are they not telling them about their defeat in Africa, in the Sahel? How the American soldiers have been frustrated there. Why are they not telling them? Why are they not telling? Why is your journalist not your news not carrying all those things for Americans to see what's going on? If that Democrat they wouldn't be there 1 second. They will not be there 1 second if they know what is going on. The havoc that these Democrats are causing all over, even with the citizens, the people that went to serve, armies, American army, they are being stranded. They are stranded all over there. You guys don't hear those news. Of course, you don't hear it. That's why maybe you are saying all this, because we see what's happening over here. So Democrats, they are not good. They should go, and let the conservative take the reins of power through Donald Trump. I'm sure that he will do a better job, and he did it before. We want peace in the whole world. That's what we want, and Donald Trump will bring peace. Thank you. I will
Thank
let
you.
somebody else talk. Thank you, Mr. Harris.
Thank you, man. God bless you. Thank you very much. Okay, let me come to the next person, which is Mr. Abdul Malik. Please, your 3 minutes, sir. Final submission.
Yeah, good evening once again, Nigeria. There is nothing much, and this government, I don't know, they need to make good provision for our people. Let them give our people standard of living, because Nigeria have what it takes to make sure all the citizens of Nigeria be okay. But take a look of Nigeria today. Majority of Nigeria, they are suffering. Even though you are rich, I said this almost 3 days back. Even though you are rich, you are suffering, you are stressed, distressed just because of the government. They don't make good provision for Nigeria people. Look at now, Nigeria, how many people are here? According to what you mentioned yesterday, see, most of the people on the panel, they are almost there, they are residing abroad, and it's true. It's not that Nigeria people, they cannot come here, but just government, they make it difficult for them. In abroad, you can see like internet, like SIM card internet, like 20 euro, 30 euro, 40 euro, depend the country you are. Every month, you cannot even use the gigabyte, you cannot even finish it a month. But Nigeria, you cannot see something like that. They make everything difficult for citizens. Even though you have the money, you are suffering. There is nothing good in the country. What a country, and we have what it takes. Even our women, our child, on new baby child, they're supposed to have benefit from the government. They're supposed to be paid every month, just like Europe. They pay child till when you bought child till 18 years. Imagine, even though the money is small, but they have benefit from government. What a country. One person will steal the money, you go and put in abroad. People's money, like millions of people money. Look at that man you showed yesterday, Dido Milaye. He's driving one nonsense car, he's happy. He's happy on it, people's money. You use the money to want to buy a car. Only you are enjoying it, other people, they are suffer. What type of people are we? Black people, very wicked. And you are laughing. You see your fellow woman be suffering, you are laughing. You don't have human sympathy. We need to do something according to what this guy said now to Nigeria. Is we in abroad, we need to do something because we have the tools with the advantage, because people back home, most of them are not informed. They don't have light, they don't have internet. Yes, they don't even know what is happening, most of them. It's only the few one know what is going on in the country. I'm telling you the truth. Thank you very much. That is what I have.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, I would like us to move on to the next person, which is Mr. Jonathan. Okay,
Thank you.
Mr. Jonathan, please, your 3 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Again, I greet all the panelists. Yeah. Madam Patricia, I need to respond to you. You know, unfortunately, I will have to use my 3 minutes in responding to you with respect to, to the US, comparing it with Nigeria, because I have to relate it to Nigeria on based on what I said in my earlier submission. Anyone who understands the United States politics and the world politics in general, when you talk of Democrats and you talk of Republicans are the warmongers, not the Democrats. This I beg to say, that is clear. It is not the
God
Democrats.
bless you, God Jonathan. God bless you.
Republicans are the warmongers. Who is in charge? Who is controlling the military industry in the United States? Is it not the Republicans that are in charge? The Republicans will not survive without war. Please note that. Donald Trump is his own case, the 4 years. Which war do you want Donald Trump to go into? Americans were already engaged. At that point in time, America had tapped, when you say tapped out militarily, they have tapped out. During that period, they are stuck in Afghanistan. He could not even bring them out of Afghanistan, even though that was his campaign. The Republicans will never allow him to get out of Afghanistan, even though he promised he would do that. But when he got into office, when he saw the reality on ground, he dare not get out of Afghanistan. It was Biden that took the mess and did all the dirty jobs and get out, and took all the blames and get out of Afghanistan after 2 decades. So when it comes to war, straight war, it is the Republican. Historically, we can go there if you want to. Historically, you can tell me from 1980. I will just only this one alone. From 1980 to 2020, 30 years, 3 decades. Please tell me one war that it was a Democrat president that started it. That it was during that presidency, the presidency of a Democrat, that war started. The first Iraq war, George W. Bush the first started it. The Afghanistan war, George W. Bush the second started it. We know the role, the Iran-Iraq war, we know the role that Ronald Reagan played 1980 to 1988, that he himself was the one that empowered, militarized Iraq. In fact, when you talk of war, that is their preoccupation. That is what they use to campaign. They use the military to campaign, the strength of the military. Take that out, you have changed the Republicans in the United States. They can't campaign again. Just
God bless you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you.
Take war out. What will Republicans use to campaign? Nothing. That's why now they stick to border. Now is the border that they stick to. So let's put it straight. For me, I do not support a convicted felon to sit in any government house, anywhere, any country, anywhere in the world. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate the opportunity. Time. I greet everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Give us a minute.
Mr. Elvis.
No, please, sir. Please. I'm working with time now. I beg. Keep your fight against Donald Trump.
Not you to fight me. Not you to fight me.
Hold on. Keep Mr. Elvis. Just hold on. Keep Mr. Elvis. Just hold on. Keep Mr.
No, no, man, Mr. Elvis.
Keep Mr. Elvis. Let just okay. Just hold on. Well, for the Nigerians asking, saying that Donald Trump will be the next president of America, the question I'm going to ask you is, the offense, the 37-count charge, did he actually commit them or not? And I think Mr. Johnson said something that is very salient. If it's not good for Nigeria, it's not good for America. One thing I keep saying is that you must be able to stand for something. Don't just fall for everything. Be able to stand for something. In your conscience, did Donald Trump commit those offenses or not? Then you really understand what is playing out. Now, over 12 jurors sat down. It is not politics. It is the law of the land. Mr. Jonathan, what he did had also is that Republicans are also funding assault rifle, NRA, when it comes to America, killing some, allowing NRA to have their freeway in America, mass shooting here and there, killings here and there. What will it take? What will it take Republicans for us to have a bill that ban assault rifle in America? Just begin to ask your conscience these questions. Begin to ask your conscience this question. If you cannot allow a criminal drug ban in Nigeria, you allow a felon in America. Just the play. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let me come to Mr. Odua, please talk to us, sir. You have 3 minutes. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening, everyone, all the panelists. Although my network do kick me out, so I don't really know why, and every time it's always like this now. Well, I just want to say something of the Abba or this thing. I just thank Efe for this call and his view, because the truth of what people are facing there now is to make sure that the state is no longer developing, because the man refused to give those people who believe that the money of the state is supposed to be given to them. He refused to give them the money, they were eating it, and he's using it to develop the people now. So for this wicked black mind of black people of Nigeria who don't want their own brothers or children or sisters to live a better life, so they have not gang up and bring us some menace who are trying to stabilize the state now. And because they still have their cohort, which they call journalists, which are not really journalists. So they can just quick come and label it to one direction, because they are there in police, they are there in soldier, they are there in all all part of the state. Then label it to one direction so that chaos or crisis will be there. So the man will not have chance to develop his people again. Because according to Edo, so when the fire is burning, the man will no longer be performing to work for his people. So even if the soldier, what are the soldiers doing there? They say they want to keep. I don't understand when soldiers come into a city and say they are doing peacekeeping. Do they have war there? Is there a border? Soldiers supposed to be in their barrack. I live in a state here in Italy. All soldiers there in their barrack. You don't even know if they are soldiers if they enter vehicle with you, because they wear uniform, wear ordinary clothes. Except if they are in duty, they can wear uniform to their this thing. Apart from that, what are soldiers doing outside? Do they fight war? A place that they are fighting war, there is no soldier there. All the certain part, the soldier come and block the road. Soldier will be collecting money from drivers. Where they are really destroying soldiers in the north, you don't find soldier in that area. If all those soldiers they park to the south, if they park it to the north, will they be hearing of this kidnapping, destroying of soldier, doing this, doing that? How many villages have soldiers destroyed in the north? Even the other day when they do it in Odi, do they not destroy soldiers in the north? Have they go to their village and destroy them? It is because the certain people doesn't really know themselves, because the certain people are the one betraying themselves. The certain people love money than their life. They love money than their self. They hate unity. They hate love. If not, because of what British bring together, and they will just come because your brother are there. He will say because of the Gary they will give him to drink. He will go ahead to go and be destroying his own children and destroying brothers and sisters. Just because we disvalue ourselves. So that is it. If not, soldiers don't supposed to be in the city. If you are in the city, you don't supposed to put on uniform. Automatically become a civilian. So you should go and remain in the barrack. So that is what I just have to say there. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Doa, God bless you, sir. Thank you. Okay, Chris, talk to us, sir. Okay, I think Oga Chris is not with us anymore. Oh, okay, yeah, he's not here anymore. We lost him. Okay, let me come to Nigeria. To Nigeria, your final submission, 3 minutes. Sir.
Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Yeah, regarding the Republican thing being recognized for war, I think the data seems to indicate that the First World War, Second World War, Korean War, Vietnam War were all started by Democrats. So we have to be careful when we say things. Democrats can be extremely dangerous, and they are just as, personally, if I look at the American election itself from the context of Nigeria, I think Trump is better for Nigeria than this is Biden. Biden has been a plague on so many African countries. He's been messing. All this is going on in Nigeria is part of their plan. And Trump doesn't care. Trump just wants to care about America and his white people and all the rest of it. He will leave Nigeria alone so that we can move on and do our own things. And if we are willing to do business with him, he's willing to do business with us. Is he not the one that approved the Tucano when the Democrats were dragging their leg to give us an aircraft that looks like a Second World War II aircraft? It's ridiculous. Personally, I don't like the Democrats. They are they pretend as if they care, but they do a lot of damage based on their policies. If you really understand how to look at the way they navigate through nations, you know they are very, very diabolical. They may be good for America. All the money, weapons that he's giving to this in Ukraine, that they are claiming that they are giving to Ukraine, most of that money goes back to America, because the weapons that are being given to Ukraine is Americans that are making it. These people are not stupid. They do all these things to benefit themselves, even if they are shedding other people's blood to do that. So I don't joke around with Democrats. They are extremely dangerous. That said, in the context of Nigeria, I've always said this: our security is very, very important. And this our government that promised in Chatham House. In short, all the presidential candidates promised that they were going to recruit into our security service. Have you seen it happen? Who has challenged them? Nobody. And all of them keep quiet. From P2B to this in Atiku, all of them keep quiet. All of them are in service of the same forces that are keeping us where we are, because none of them are coming out and say, you know what, you promised this, why are you not doing it? If I was in one in office, I would be doing it. How many of them came out with this for this national anthem stuff that is going on? They always wait after the event, after the stuff has fully happened. They will start using it for politics to go and get people's votes, and they go and repeat the same thing when they get into office. We have to know when people are deceiving us. Like when Bule Soyinka doesn't come out when Southeasterners are being slaughtered on the streets in Lagos and being killed all left and right. But after the damage has happened, he start blaming them as fascists and all the rest of it. These are dishonest people. Dishonest people. And I'm getting fed up of all of them. Every single one of them. Because if you truly care about people, we are here. Okay, Nigeria, you are here every day. Why does it take them time to come out to talk about anything happening in that nation? Why does it take them time? What kind of leadership are these? I say this, the diasporans have to realize that most of these our leaders are all compromised. Most of them. Not all of them. Most of them are compromised. Some of them wittingly or unwittingly, they think they are doing the right thing. They don't have a clue what they are doing. They refuse to protect our people. They refuse to make sure our economy is stable. They destabilize our economy willfully, deliberately destabilize it and keep the country. Look at the inflation rate. Who wants to run an economy? Who wants to come and invest in an economy that is going up and down like that? The first thing you are supposed to do is maintain stability, maintain law and order so that people can flourish. But they deprive us of that. This is not even like they deliberately implement the policy to deprive us of all these things. It's only a very few things. If you secure your country, before you know it, everything will start getting fixed. And I've said it before, we need to start campaigning on all platforms so that they do their due diligence. Because if they do these things, that is how foreigners are not going to be able to control them. Those foreigners know it. That's why they keep us without it. They make sure we don't have it. They know if we put those things in place, they are not going to be able to control us anymore. Thank you.
Thank you, Oga Tunaja. Thank you. Oga Chris, I just see you. Thank you. Give your 3 minutes so that we can round up, sir.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I missed the last chunk of Tunaja's
Okay. Oh, he's
submission.
in. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, I missed a large chunks of Tunaja's submission. Tunaja, I hope you are not conversing for more security to recruit more security personnel again. Well,
of course I am.
No, Tunaja, we've been over that several times. Unless there's
been over anything.
Yeah, see. I don't want to get into any argument. Just 30 seconds. What the people are saying is that there's a lot we can do as a nation. Recruiting more security personnel is not the panacea for all our security problem. That is what people have been saying.
It's the only thing we've never done. Don't you get it?
No, you have to get it.
Your 3 minutes finished. I'll stop you, sir.
Yeah, you have to get it to Nigeria. Well, on the burning issues on hand, I think we just really have to be careful, and just like Madam Rita said, so that we don't allow these guys to use propaganda to turn Abia into another state of that cannot be governed. Because for me, I still believe that part of the things that might be responsible for what's going on is the good work Alex Otti is doing. It could be far-fetched, but it's a possibility when you are dealing with monsters like the people we have as leaders in our country. And lastly, I think we should turn it down on blaming the common Nigerians on the streets. These people, there's really much they can do to salvage the situation. I think it was Tunaja that made that point. Immediately people come online, they know their addresses and they can easily go and attack them. Unlike we in diaspora, at least we have some leverage of security, some leverage of protection. So we need to do more. Abdul Malik said the same thing. The diasporans need to do more. We need to find a way of taking this pressure off the people on ground. Because as we've seen in Nigeria, if you buy, you just buy for nothing. No justice for you, nothing for you. The people that buy during the election, the NSAS people till today, they cannot get justice, even to recognize that this thing happened. And let's even honor them posthumously, but it's never going to happen. So these guys, they are doing their best. We in diaspora, we have to keep up oiling our antics, the different antics we have, the different strategies we have. We have to do more. We have to keep encouraging them, because it's only we that can come out every day like this and talk and proffer solutions to the problems that are bedeviling the nation. Because in all honesty, if we stop talking if we stop talking, the nation is going to go to the worst end that you can ever think of. So people that think that talking is not making any, no, it is this talking that is even keeping them on edge. Immediately we stop talking, there's going to be a lot problem more than what we are currently experiencing. So Nigerians, like I keep saying, the future is bright. We can do more. So in this vein, I just want to thank Mr. Niger Watch for all the sacrifices, for giving us the opportunity to keep talking. And that's why what exactly we are going to keep doing. We'll keep talking as long as you give us this platform, as long as you are making this sacrifice every day. Thank you very much, and good night, Nigerians.
All right. Thank you. Oga Sim, please, your 3 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Niger Watch. Just a quick take. Number one, Nigeria changed from the old national anthem to the one they say is the new one. I like putting things into analysis. 1960, they started using Nigeria We Healthy. By 1978, they saw a reason to drop it and then bring in Arise O compatriots. 46 years later, they are going back to Nigeria We Healthy, the one they left in 1978. Now, my question is, has that reason why they left it in Nigeria, has it changed? That's what I'm trying, because sometimes I know that behind every action there's a thought. So has that reason changed? Or why was it? If you can do something, leave something and later come back to it, the question should be, why did you leave that one first? Why was Nigeria We Healthy, why was it abandoned? See, this is what people should be able to reason. Having said that, maybe that as the days and weeks ahead, something will be making reference to it. That's why sometimes when Nigerian government acts, you become confused. When you feel they are going to do what they need to do, you become confused. There's a story I had, or a piece of news, maybe it's not verified yet, so I can own it. It's me saying it. It's not Niger Watch. They said 3 youngest members of the House of Reps from the north to Kebbi State, either Kebbi State, Kwara State, and I think Kaduna. He said they are rejecting the 160 million naira SUV they gave to them. Said they are sending it back, that they need the money to establish industry in their various constituencies to help beat down the poverty. That's the developing news. I don't know. I just saw it in social media, or somebody sent it across to me. So we
No,
should be
they reject it. No, they are rejecting. They reject it.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah.
I said it yesterday that some of them rejected it. I said it yesterday.
Okay. It's no longer news now. So to me, I welcome such. I don't care, because this is that's what it should be. That is why I want to spend my time on. That is what it should be. 160 million, even if it may not be industry, even if it's to establish extensive fund that can employ 50 people, or to where they are going to be grinding Gary, is something good than for you to be riding 160 million naira worth of cars. So that is by the way. Then as for Trump this year and the Americans, is for you people to decide. But if I'm as an outsider looking in, because I'm not inside, all you people will decide. One thing don't have to dispute is that in terms of war, people said it here, Republicans are mainly warmongers. All the wars they are here. If going to war is to waste the American money, or to not really waste, to sometimes I won't use the word waste. If going to war is the way they spend their defense budget, where Republican presidents are the culprits here. But we know, people told me that during Trump's time, the economy was a bit better than what it is now. I'm not living in America. But what I want to say is this. I heard this morning that Trump is the first American president to be convicted in this way. So if he's still going to be reelected, it's not for me to decide, it's for Americans. So that's why I will listen to them. I'm not going to make the decision. Whatever Americans decide is best for them. Although somebody might say Republican presidents always favor in terms of maybe, I don't know whether Nigeria benefits better from more from them or nothing, but
It has never favored. It has never favored. Forget those rhetoric.
So it's for Americans to decide. You people in America to decide. But it's really a dent for Trump to be standing for election with that type of charge for a country like America that even use the extramarital affairs in the days of Gary Hart, in the days of John, the deputy to, why is this man? Hey, the deputy to Al Gore. Yes, the deputy to who ran. No, Al Gore was a Solusa man. I mean, Lieberman. The deputy to John Kerry. John Kerry in 2000 election that challenged Bush. I've forgotten the guy. So Americans always use
John Edwards.
John Edwards, God bless you, John Edwards. So Americans always use the extramarital affair, which is not to me, it's just because of morality. It didn't kill anybody, but they use it to disqualify. So let me now see how Trump is going to escape with a conviction. I mean, that's what extramarital affair is something personal, it's you. But this type of conviction that is an assault on their democracy. I'm not making a case for anybody, but I'm trying to see what we panel this is. So this year's America Decides 2024 will be very, very consequential because the world will be looking at the people on the ballot and see who makes it, why, and how could the Americans decide. So Nigeria Watch, thank you very much. I'm really surprised. I'm really sorry for what happened yesterday, but what it means is that you must have to be brutal and go after those people you know, because it's an attack on free speech. For somebody to attack us here, I can make it to Arise. I don't have money to pay to be called. I can make it to channels, not to talk of TVC or AIT. So this is free for me. I can come here and say it the way I want to say it. Sometimes say it even more than the time given to me at Arise might give me. So to that extent, any attack on Niger platform is an attack on free speech. That is my take. So Niger Watch, whatever it will take you to go after those people and then know what to do to secure yourself again so that it doesn't happen. I hate it because what we preach here, we don't preach hate, number one. So it's even people like you are giving people like us hope about Nigeria. Otherwise, I've written off Nigeria before. But when you keep saying you want Nigeria in your time, you don't want it in future, you want it now, that is the only country you know, this and that. You know what you normally say, but yet you are receiving attack. So if you are not, if you could be attacked for your viewpoint, which as far as I'm concerned, is quite liberal, then I don't think I will be happy over it. Please, whatever it takes, let this not happen again. I know it. I know you might be working behind the clock. And if there are some people ask to kick, don't waste time. Just kick, do it, and then let us know because this is unbecoming. Thank you very much, everybody. I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
All right, Ogasim, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for acknowledging that. It shows you care. That's what it is. I appreciate you. By God's grace, we'll continue to do what we are doing. Gingerbread man, this is not the time to call now. This gingerbread man, gingerbread man, you don't know, say we don't close, and now they died in line.
Gingerbread man in a Nigerian.
Body the trainer, the woto what he give am never come for him body.
He wash since so.
In a Nigerian.
Is Mr. CMC speaking or can I speak?
No, you go ahead, gingerbread man.
Okay, that's very great. So, Mr. Elvis, say I need to correct the record straight on air because me and you don't already communicate based on what happened the last time. First of all, let me start by apologizing if I was misunderstood. But I feel, that you shouldn't use that kind of expression for someone like me that I'm trying to bring your channel down. That is what will I benefit from that? Rather, my intention and my desire is to do anything and to make anything that will make this channel look inferior. And that is why sometimes I proactively do things. With regards to that video in question, when I saw that video, I knew that it was a good video. And maybe the mistake I made was not to have responded to you directly, but I felt that in responding to the particular video by replying to that message which was posted by your number, it will be highlighted on your phone that so message which you sent has been responded to. And I also made the response to Madam Rita, and I'm sure that she saw it. That's why she tried to come to my defense when you were blasting me. Some people try to hide behind you in order to speak some nonsense. Like this Black Panther we talk about now. I know I will catch you. Is that I catch you? I block you for Osama, or I block you for Asuro, or I block you for Murphy. I don't already like me.
You know, no catch me, lie.
and I want to let them know for the public purposes that Nigeria Watch is my house. When the election was about to take place, Nigeria Watch called for a public cry. When I bring camera, we could be Nigeria Watch camera across the nation. I made sure that there was a camera in Abuja, and we delivered it. So I would put in such efforts. I think regardless of any mistake I make, it will not be nice for you to label me for these demonic people that are trying to bring Nigeria Watch platform. No, please. I don't think, and I don't appreciate that. I want you to set the record straight because of the enemies that are outside. But
okay.
To that effect, I render my apology. Let me now conclude by saying, this is allegedly, you see what happened in Aba? The attack of people in Aba, people should go and ask Opus or Dimma. Go and ask Opus or Dimma. They want to set Abia State to be a state of focus because of their jealous of what Alex Oti is doing. The chief priest, the founder, the sponsor of insecurity in the southeast, people should go and ask Opus or Dimma. Go and ask Opus or Dimma. Finally, with regards to American election, my brother, me, I get my my voter's card. On that day, I will go put my vote and let me talk about that. Thank you.
All right, I'll address what you just said. Okay, thank you, my people. Gingerbread, I guess you are listening. The truth is that I like people, regardless of how we take fight each other, that will come in to let you know that I love you, and regardless of whatever, we are together. It has happened between me and Black Panther so many times here, give us a Monday so many times here, and maybe one or two. For example, Madam Luke, so many of them have demonstrated the true love. For me, like I talked about before, the person, if you love me or you care about me, you can show it even more on my behalf. So, Gingerbread, I apologize for any description attached to you. I'm under pressure here. You all know what I'm passing through here. Whatever you write on the comment section, if you need to proofread it before posting it, because sometimes it can trigger me myself. I understand some people wrote to me saying that you are easily triggered. I'm not easily triggered. I'm the most patient person, amongst many. Let me put it like that. But the truth of the matter is, what I don't like is what I don't like. I can't pretend over what I don't like. I won't do that. You understand? I'm not a perfect person. You are not. Gingerbread Man, yes, as I mentioned, I've said it so many times on this platform. During the time of the 2023 presidential election, the reporter that reported for us in Abuja, he was the one that brought it. So I have mentioned it here before. So even that day when I was angry, I still remember to say he's one of us, but I will really, really make life difficult for him for writing such a thing on the comment section. Because the reason why I was angry even more was if maybe that day, a dangerous thing that will affect my life, it would have just happened like that, because you refused to come to my inbox and talk to me directly or call me, which you have done before. That was the reason. But for you guys, satanic, that were happy that I labeled my brother this and I said this, is not. He's one of the people here that give us the reason to be doing what we are doing today. He's putting in
Nigeria Watch.
Yes, sir.
You see, it good as you give that the man where he call that my brother, as you give him woto. Because the day they give me woto, yeah, now him be the judge and jury. He sentence me. So today, now me get I go give him my own woto too. Fire him, make he cry.
Okay, gentlemen and lady, yes. Okay.
All right. Black Panther, thank you very much. Thank you. In terms of what as you talk, anybody can collect on this platform. It's a test. That is when we know if you are the right person to be here. Even Augustine with the so they don't attack, and only me and I never attack each other, but they don't attack him here so many times and this year. But some people left my platform because somebody attacked them. not be even me. So yes, it's the same thing. Okay, for example, now, two Nigerian person they don't beat any higher for this platform. They don't beat two Nigerian left and right, blue, black. But it's always here. So for me, let us focus. We shouldn't be divided. We should know why we are here. And the main purpose, reason why we are here is how to have a better country. Nobody comes to this platform pronouncing or projecting or speaking how Nigeria can be destroyed. No. So we might be demonstrating what we want in a different dimension, but we still want the same thing. You might be saying yours in a different way, but at least we arrive in the same way, the same place, because we want a better Nigeria, isn't it? So that's what everybody's fighting for. Nigeria was giving submission today, it was complaining. Augustine was giving submission, he was complaining. And Patricia gave submission, she was complaining. Everybody is complaining. That's the truth. So in the midst of the situation or whatever, sometimes one or two might be triggered, then we'll give each other bats. Or let it end that day so that we move on. Don't take it too personal. You see the day why I drag Augustine, they can't defend the roadway. I don't even remember the road again. To do at that time, we drag her. But Augustine come here. I can't even remember this.
Soludo Road.
Exactly, yes.
The one where they pour ordinary cement put.
Exactly.
Dr. CM, talk.
And he came. No,
that one at the whole panel drag CM that day.
No man, he committed offense that they will give her head boot. He run.
But he come. Now that one mean like what to say if he listen, he not come. He can't say he go defend after 5 days where everybody don't move on. He come instantly. Me and the respect people like that too. You don't understand. You know if you give me date or time, say you want to come beat me for us, make I fold my hands and wait for you. I'll say, so for me, not leave your whole head for us. So I'll wait for you. So they come. Since you don't already give me date. So thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for all you guys are doing. Nobody's perfect on this platform. My brother Jija Breadman, I apologize once again. We are one family here. Whatever name I called you, just the word satanic. I've said it before. My own definition of satanic and satanism is anything wrong. That's all. So in case you guys are not getting it, that is my definition of satanic. Even though the definition is also affiliated to the original meaning. But that is it. So just want you guys to understand. You guys are seeing the pressure, what is happening here, what these people are trying to do. They are not happy that we talk here. So they attack me every day. They come with different people's, your profile, your name, everything, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they get in. But unfortunately, the attack ain't there. So that's why they are surprised. Because the attack appearing is that's the only achievement they have. But the attack affecting my channel, they failed and they will continue to fail on that because we've put so many things in place on that. So don't worry over that. So the attack appearing is what we are fighting not to appear again. But using to attack us, I bet you what these guys are doing to us, if you do it to another channel twice, that channel is gone. That's just the truth. But nevertheless, we'll continue to do what we're doing. For the attackers, I wish you know that we have so many channels. I'm not sure you know that. Yes. And remember, when we're coming to this life, nobody came with channels though. When did all this thing came up? I remember, I don't know whether some of us still remember that year if you want to make call, go Nigeria, your papa or your mama, your book appointment, say you go call next week, Wednesday. They'll go one corner, go they wait for your call. So what are we talking about? So all these things are just things that came in our time. We are enjoying it. You shouldn't kill yourself over it. You enjoy it while you are alive, and the time will come, you're done, you move on. So listen, guys, we pray that we achieve a better Nigeria as we all are fighting for it. Thank you very much, my people. Now we'll join the call, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow by 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Press on the like button, help us to share. For those of you that supported us today, just two of you, Pretty EJ, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much. And God bless you all. I'd like to appreciate those of you
Niger
that came
watch.
to.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You go beam July 11 live.
Yes, now why not?
Okay, I bet bring beam and live July 11. The sentencing.
Yes. Don't sentencing of voting. I bet let me
of your president now.
Now Donald Trump will be on the president again.
You never know. Americans will vote for him. Black
Na
Panther,
lie, na lie. Forget that
Don't
thing.
worry. All right.
Not being come out abortion law. Don't forget say na him remove abortion law. You think say they take am easy with am.
All right. Thank you, Black Panther. Go home and go and sleep, my friend. You know.
They pay you.
So, as I said before, tomorrow is another day. You know, so let me appreciate those of you on the panel. I got Chris, give us a Monday, Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan, I got to Niger, Abdul Malik, CM, God bless you all. Those of you that came in that have left, thank you very much for your time with us. Like I said before, if you come to this panel again and you're on the backstage, you didn't on your camera, a time will come, will not remind you, say, we know, say we did their own camera. No, just do it by yourself so that you can come in, because you cannot allow us to be passing message to you the same time. These same satanic people, they are listening. It doesn't make no sense. So some of you actually came to this panel today. You were there, you know, on your camera. So I have to leave you there. So in case you want to complain in advance, my faith let you know and say, yes, I see you there. Since you know on your camera, I don't need to remind you of that. Thank you very much. And I'd like to go to the comment section. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Ijedema, Paul. Thank you very much. Ariami Abdul, you say you need link to come in. Don't worry. When we don't close this broadcast now, I can send you link. May only you come, you can talk to Tinubu. Then I would everything I could do you with that. Thank you, God, Chris. Thank you very much. George Efosai Benedio, thank you very much. God bless you, Madam Peggy Modi, thank you. And the Busy Breeze, we are still missing you. And at least I'm following up with the updates. So she'll be joining us soon. Madam Nena, we miss you wherever you are. We miss every one of you that have not been here for a while. We want you to know that, yes, we miss you all. If you are coming here before because of me, that is fine. If you don't want to come back, that's understandable. But if you were coming because you just want us to have a better Nigeria, and you stop coming just because maybe a Gassiem offended you or Tunaya offended you, that means your coming in was not genuine from the beginning, because we all are only collectively doing our efforts. One person cannot do it. I've said it before. My wish is for us to have a channel, 50 channel like Nigeria that is consistent like ours. 50. Not want somebody that come out once in a week. 50 come out every day, so that our government will know how displaced we are. You know, yeah, that's all we're doing. Talk to them. Many of them are not aware, you know, so, or you might pretend say they know, but when you don't complain, they might not be, you know, you got to speak. So, and our talking is moving, because if it's not working, so tell me why people are attacking us, for example. Thank you very much, my people. God will bless you now. Meanwhile, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Help us to press on the like button. Help us to share. That's it. Nothing more. Bye for now. Good night.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. Go there, biza. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. I go show you love. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, I go show you love. I offend you, forgive me. Oh. Tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o, ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alákọ̀bí Sábàmẹ́là. Anybody? Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti finishi. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o, délé o.
Come on, Naija, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you press thumbs up. Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you do thumbs up. Amen. Favor will locate you. Amen. Praises will locate you. Amen. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Is blessed. Is blessed. Come on, Naija, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. People will run away from you as you press thumbs up. Amen. God will favor you. Amen. This week we favor you. Amen. Every day we favor you. Amen. God will do new things in your life as you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Come on, Naija, watch family and friends. Let's do this together. Anything you put your hands is blessed. Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 As you press thumbs up. Amen. 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 Your wife go dey gbadu you. Amen. Friends go look up to you. Amen. Every blessing go dey follow you. Amen. Oh yes, as you press thumbs up. The calamity go run away. Oh. Amen. Bad thing go run from you. Oh. Amen. Everything go come better. Amen. So far make you just do thumbs up. Oh, oh yeah, do thumbs up. Amen. No. Amen. 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 Anything you put your hands is blessed. As you do thumbs up. Amen. Favor will locate you. Amen. Praises will locate you. Amen. Anything you put your hands is blessed.